How does that go?
Shouldn't you change your background on Mondays?
We're cooking with fire.
I could, but I don't want to.
We're burning with volcanoes now.
I have. Well, I think last week I did the Cell one, the Dragon Ball one.
You did. I forgot.
It's rainy. I'm cold, so I have the warmer background.
Gotta warm it up.
Crackling in the background.
I think that only applies if it's like a log. Like a
It works for me.
Hell yeah.
All right. We will start with
all right.
Gawain can do his character intro and your thoughts on where you currently are and kind of your character's thoughts on what's going to be coming up. And I will start doing other stuff.
I don't know what my character's thinking right now. I mean, obviously he's excited that we're actually going and doing stuff because he's used to being in a crew. So
Okay. We'll go with Daria.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I am playing Daria, Water Genasi Ranger, and we're about to go on another adventure, right? Or did we just get back?
You were like a day into the Kelp Woods, the Kelp Forest.
Okay, so I'm feeling really good about that. I mean, I'm a ranger, so I like to explore, and although I'm proficient in caves and spelunking, I still like to learn about new terrains. So I'm excited about it. Or Daria is excited about it.
I am Calv. I am playing the Nephros, which is a lobster race made by Rotu. Monk, lobster. A lobster.
CHOWDAH.
That's where you get them, from the lobster. Named CHOWDAH. And I'm a monk. I'm not very old, so most of my life was spent in a monastery. So, I mean, I got to meet some new people, and we're going out exploring. So, the ranger's going to teach me some nature. I get to learn some new things because it came to my realization that I have no reason not to learn literally everything because I will never die of old age.
There you go.
I will die of a lot of things before that, but not old age.
After seeing that giant one, you realize that
there's no reason for me to not learn things now. I'm motivated to learn new things, learn new crafts, learn new skills. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So I'm really excited to be able to go out and do new things that aren't just crafting in a monastery. So I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, and we are currently without our aquatic elf fighter, Gainly AI. Well, without him today. I'll have to pilot that, I guess. Even though I don't want.
I mean, you can give him to me like you did Sunday game.
No.
I can play more than one character.
I tried to get Dan to come fill in, but busy. Anyways, so the first day was relatively quiet through the woods.
Forest.
Forest, yeah. They're not woods, they're forest.
the kelp forest.
Yes. There was a storm on the surface, so there's a little bit of turbulence and stuff, but it didn't really get down here. It was just dark, a lot darker. But you guys had that glowing crowbar. That's what I was looking for. And you guys wake up on the second day to continue your adventure. And I decided that I'm going to roll the d6 and you guys can roll the percentile, so I can surprise you and you can't predict my random chart as easily.
Sounds like a plan.
If I can find it. There it is.
It's my glow bar.
Oh, okay. So you guys are gonna
love the glow bar.
You guys are gonna pack up and head out.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll make sure.
And hopefully not die again.
You guys are going to spend the entirety of the day walking, and it is relatively quiet. There's the sea life and stuff around, but there's nothing of note. It's almost quiet, almost boring. I mean,
So I'll take time to show Chowda different plants and things that I know and
okay,
any properties that they have or whatever.
okay.
So I got an herbalism kit, so I don't know if you know how to use that or not.
Daria does, I think. I do. I know how in real life.
Of course you do.
Wow.
Okay. No, it's I picked one up because it's crafting. It's a I'm kind of learn nature and
Mhm.
try to figure out what plants might go together for what things. So I'll probably take way longer to learn how to do herbalism unless I get specific training. Kind of figure it out on my own. But I figured I'd use the nature. Learning nature would help me kind of figure out that a lot better. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Just like real life.
So you look at plants and show and chat, and the entirety of the day is going to go by uneventfully, almost boring.
Okay. That's good. I like boring.
So you guys are just going to settle down, or were you going to try and set up camp and stuff?
Okay.
I assume set up again. Well, we're not gonna have like a fire,
Well, yeah.
but I have to play a character that doesn't know everything about adventuring.
Well, we can set up camp and we can eat rations. Everybody has rations.
Yep, you all had 20 days worth of rations, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, 19 days worth of rations.
Yeah. So then we can chat.
Nod off and go to sleep.
Say that again?
You were just going to nod off and go to sleep?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
What watches are we gonna?
Well, that's what I was asking. You guys didn't do them last night.
Yeah, we did.
No, you guys decided not to, I thought.
No, Gainley did. I
But
think.
he only did 4 hours and then nobody watched for the other 4. So it was kind of pointless.
What?
Yeah, I know. So we should probably have him do. I don't prep spells. Be easier if we had two.
I don't know what we're talking
Elves.
about right now.
Well, I can watch.
I mean, the cleric should probably not get interrupted. I mean, if we do it, I mean, I don't know.
He didn't want to. He wanted a minimal downtime. That's part of it, but you're not traveling for 16 hours a day anyways. It doesn't make a huge difference.
What do you mean, like having a 12-hour night?
Yeah, like he didn't want to. He wanted an 8-hour for whatever reason. But you guys don't travel for 16 hours a day or you would risk complete exhaustion.
Well, I mean, if we still kind of finagle it, then we're still getting a little bit more downtime, and we can, justify me spending more time learning nature or learning from each other.
Well, you guys can break it up into 2-hour watches. He can do the first 4, and then you guys can do 2 each.
And then that'll be only 8, though.
Yeah, but you don't need a full 8 hours of sleep. You just need a full 8 hours of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. I can do the first 2 because I assume, is it stormy again or is it?
No, the storm kind of went away. The storm.
I can.
Passed.
I guess it also depends on what season it is. Is it like, I know it's not like summer and stuff, but is it the lighter season or the darker season?
It's lighter.
Okay, so me having first watch on account of the whole not seeing in the dark thing means that if it's lighter, I don't have to have my light rod out the whole time.
So you're first, and then
yeah, I'll take first, and then
Then roll percentiles. D100.
Roll that beautiful beat footage.
Let's probably keep the right screen up. Huh?
Ooh. How do I? D. How do I do D100?
On the left
you don't have
side-
to roll. Only one person has to roll.
Oh.
Ah, that's how you roll D.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
The person on guard duty.
So during your watch, it's relatively quiet. You're gonna see a large like group of seahorse, probably close to 40 or 50 of them, go by.
Are they seahorse or
Yeah.
are they like big?
No,
Okay,
just little regular ones.
just normal. Nah. Okay. Cool.
Other than that, it's a relatively quiet watch.
I will try to. How early on into the watch is it?
Probably like halfway.
I will try to make the beginnings of a horseshoe or a seahorse like shape necklace type of thing. I
Okay.
kind of get the outline of it, and then I can work on it as I go, like further nights or whatever.
Okay.
Just something to keep myself fresh and practice my jewelry making. And
So you'll wake up Daria for hers, and then
Okay.
you'll eventually Alandry will wake up and take his watch, and then it'll be morning. That you'll start seeing sun kind of coming down, starting to break down through the kelp.
okay, I guess once everybody's eaten, we'll on the road again.
Okay.
Can't wait to begin on the road again.
Who wanted to roll this time? I think.
You didn't get to roll potato. Roll potato.
There.
There you go. Okay. You're going to be walking, and you're all going to be kind of alerted by it, but the ground's going to start, like, the area around it's going to start looking like it's more tended to.
Okay.
Like there's just a little bit less just wild growth. A lot of it looks like it's trimmed and picked a bit.
Okay. So we're coming up on some sort of civilization, so we should probably be careful.
Mm.
Okay. So.
Keep an eye out for
Mhm. Be
good
more
or
cautious.
bad.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Be more cautious while traveling.
Okay. As you continue walking, you're gonna start seeing like skeletons of fish and rotting, decaying like bits of animal.
Ooh.
Mostly little like non-sentient stuff, but there's gonna be a couple of smarter, bigger things kind of mixed in once in a while. I mean, it's not just like mounds and mounds of it. It's kind of littered around the area.
Okay.
My character's like, ooh.
I assume that's not good.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Like mother hen.
As you continue walking, you're going to go by, and this is, as far as you can tell, this is the thickest part of the kind of the litter and stuff. You'll see a little bit set back, probably 100 yards from where you are. There's a little bit of a rock face with a cave that goes in.
I want to go in the cave.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go in the cave too because that's my place.
Is there? I know there aren't trees, but is there something I can tie my cart to?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
there's the
Too
kelp.
big. Okay. I assume it's something. It's too big, or me with the car would be kind of too big to maneuver around in a cave.
There's probably
Mhm.
rocks, big rocks and stuff too.
Okay. Well, I'll tie it to like a kelp or something.
Okay, you guys are gonna walk up to the cave.
Okay, I have my bow out. My harpoon
Landry,
bow.
for what it's worth, is going to say that it's doesn't see the point of going there. That there's nothing there that they need to do. But
Of course he would.
He'll begrudgingly kind of tag along.
Of course he'd.
It's
Yeah,
like he's,
that sounds.
it's like he's here.
I know, right?
No.
As you get closer, you can start seeing like etching markings and stuff like on the front of the cave and a little bit into the cave.
Ooh.
Can we tell like if it's a language or if it's just like some sort of?
You can roll Arcana if you'd like.
12.
You don't.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. Chowdah has no clue. They look like pretty pictures.
We have a saying where it come from.
Darya, you won't recognize them, but they look a little ominous, and Gawain will kind of confirm that thought. They look like they're warnings and defensive, like arcane marks.
Ooh. I will assume that they mean that something's trapped in here. Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I'm going to hang back as
I'm
far
gonna
as
stop moving.
possible from you guys.
Literally, the second he says that, I stop moving. The jump first, climb back up, jump again, then look guy said, "Yeah, this is a bad idea."
Yeah, but he's also a chicken. He runs out every time we have a battle or anything.
No, he just runs around. He ran into combat and stabbed that sea spawn.
Yeah.
True. But when we saw the giant Nephros, he was like, "Peace out, I'm gone."
Well, it is kind of terrifying. That'll be me someday, but you guys will be dead by then, so no big deal.
Aww.
Yeah. Wah, wah. Why is it a bad idea, Gawain?
Yeah, I'm gonna
because they're defensive sigils. So they're trying to keep something in here.
Okay.
Or they're trying to keep something out.
Also valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, I'm not going first.
Oh, I'm gonna go first. Eyes be going first.
Okay, you're gonna walk up to the kind of cave entrance. It's just like an 8-foot tall cutout. And you're gonna start hearing incredibly loud bells going off in the cave.
Bells.
Yeah, that's alarms. You just tripped the alarms.
Okay. So I'm trying to see what kind of like if there's any advantages when I'm in my favored terrain.
Just I think mainly for like moving purposes and stuff like that.
For tracking and stuff too.
It's not at all like 3rd edition. I get bonus damage one.
Well, I'm more alert and I'm better at tracking creatures. If there's creatures in there, I will be alert to them. And I can forage twice as much food.
Well, that's helpful.
Yay!
A lot of mushrooms.
Ooh, mushrooms are yummy. Okay, so do I see anything? I hear the bells. Do I see where I tripped them?
Not yet,
or
no.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep going because came this far. So, but I have my bow out and
I will
being,
follow right behind her.
you know,
And I'm behind the giant crab.
Lobster.
lobster.
Very
Okay.
different.
You're gonna go in. It's not gonna be a very long area. It's just gonna kind of go in about 5-10 feet, then kind of bend around a little bit, and then kind of S back around and open up into like a 15-foot wide area. And you're gonna see like kind of like bedding area, and way off in the corner, there's gonna be this metal cage. And in it, almost as you guys kind of walk in, you'll see a mermaid, and the mermaid will see you and start kind of like she's like trying to get your attention, like, but not saying anything, not making any noise.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk to her.
What languages do mermaids speak?
Merfolk. I don't know that I gave them their own language.
Oh, I thought they had
The
it.
common is Triton, so that's kind of the common in the area. Let me double
Okay,
check.
so the mermaid probably speaks merfolk.
Yeah, there's no merfolk
I mean,
Triton.
I meant Triton. Yeah.
or Aquan.
Thank you.
Triton tends to be the common in the area, and then Aquan is another popular language.
Yeah. So the mermaids can speak common and Aquan, and an extra language of their choice. So.
Yes. So my character says, "Hail! What's going on?"
She's gonna kind of like go like this, quiet down, and like that kind of whisper yell.
Okay, I'm gonna say the same thing, and then I'm gonna go talk to her softly and say,
You're gonna go into the room and over there.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I see? Is there anybody else in the room besides the mermaid?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of looking around, tiptoe. You know how people do, and they're like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna be doing that.
Dude,
And I'm gonna go stealth.
Exactly.
21.
Like a ninja, like a dolphin ninja.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask her, or I don't know if it's a her or a him. Both.
Anyways, I don't know what happened. I didn't get any alert or anything. Anyways.
Well, I'm gonna ask the mer person.
Okay.
Why they're here? Are they trapped?
She's gonna be speaking very, very quiet. I was
Yeah, me
caught
too.
by a sea hag. A witch.
Area. And I'm gonna ask if is the sea hag still here? Does she?
She's gonna put up her arms like I don't.
Are you trapped? Is what my character asks.
And she'll
Yeah.
just like kind of push on the gate of the
what would I
cage
roll
that she's in.
to know what a sea hag is?
Let me double.
I'm gonna ask what the sea hag wants with her and
Nature.
No fucking idea. I haven't gone over sea hags yet, apparently.
I rolled a 17.
Sucks being the character that doesn't know everything.
Okay.
Going from the character who knows everything to the character who doesn't know everything.
Were you gonna roll, Darya?
yeah, right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Neither of you know.
why.
Gawain has an idea of what a sea hag is. They're, like regular hags, the kind of covens and witches and stuff, essentially.
Witches.
They're not very nice. They're fae, though,
Yes.
and they tend to be very malicious and evil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh, that's fine.
Is there a lock of some sort on the cage?
There is.
I will try to break it.
Does anybody? Oh yeah. Does
No,
anybody have detect magic?
I would rather try to pick the lock, but do I have any lock picks or anything? No, I don't.
No, you probably don't, and you're not even proficient in them because you're not a rogue.
Ah,
Well, it's, you
makes
need
sense.
a background for it too.
Yeah,
Which
that's true.
Mm.
Unless you have a spell. Does anybody have a spell for lock picking?
Knock is a second level wizard spell. So,
Um,
if only we had our wizard,
I know.
and she was third level.
I have a ranger that has it, but she's 18.
Okay.
Level 8. So
I'm gonna use the crowbar.
Yes!
ah, good idea.
Good idea.
But does anybody have detect magic first? We should probably see if it's locked with some sort of
I
magic.
don't think that's a cleric spell, but I'm not positive.
I don't think so.
I only have 2 spells, and I did not. I took Hunter's Mark and Cure Wounds. So
Yes, detect magic is, but I don't think he prepped it.
No, I did not.
When I was helping him level earlier, that did not come up.
okay. Well, proceed with caution, I guess.
Yes.
So you're gonna put the crowbar in, and
Is it athletics or strength?
well,
Or
he's rolling it,
crowbar?
so it's me. You can use athletics. Okay, you'll pop it open. I think a crowbar gives you advantage on it.
It does. I think that's like pretty much one of the pretty much only uses for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just about like saying pretty much all the time.
I love that thing.
It'll pop open and just kind of fall quickly to the ground. And the door will swing open, and the mermaid will swim out.
Is she going to run out the door? Run out
Well,
the cave?
she's gonna swim out real quick and kind of look behind her real quick. And are you guys staying there or?
Probably not.
Yeah, we need to hightail
We
it out of
saved
there.
her.
Probably don't want to. I probably wouldn't want to stay in here
Yeah.
if they're that bad. This is probably not. I'm probably like that alarm is probably for her, so we probably want to get out of here.
Follow her.
Yeah, so I will start heading out.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. I say mission accomplished.
Okay. As you guys start to head out, the mermaid will swim out.
Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna.
I want to ask her how long she's been there.
I'm gonna pick up the rear this time, kind of. And Gawain, you should go in front of me so that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm swimming right next to the mermaid.
Okay. I mean, well, she easily outpaces you, but like she kind of doubles back to see if you guys are leaving. And then once she sees that you guys are kind of moving in the direction, she darts out the cave entrance.
I'm just thinking because Chowdah can't swim, and so we need to be able to make sure everybody's protected. So Gawain can get anything in front, and I'll get anything behind.
And I'm gonna wait at the front of the cave.
The what?
I'm gonna wait at the front of the cave and look around for the mermaid. See, can I look and see if I know where she went?
The mermaid?
Yeah.
She just goes out and kind of goes out and up about 10, 15 feet. She just wants to be
Okay.
out of the cave.
Cool.
I don't know. I feel like we should deception check her. We should have done that before we let her out of the cage. But whatever.
Okay, so you guys are all going to come out of the cave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As fast as we can.
Okay. The mermaid's going to go, thank you for letting me out. Although I don't think we should stick around this area.
Yeah. How long have you been in that cage?
I don't know. I think weeks.
Can you show us to your village?
Where are we?
About 2-3 days out of whatever the name of that town is. That I can't remember the name.
Lantis.
Yeah.
Lannis.
About 2 days out
Lannis.
of Lannis.
Yeah, we just came from Atlantis 2 days ago.
And we're going. What were we going north or were we going east?
You were going east.
East. Okay,
Mm.
so we're 2 days east of Lannis.
Where are you from?
Not Lannis.
Well, that's very
Well, what a
informative.
smart ass mermaid.
um. Okay, well, listen. How about we keep going east and we hightail it out of here, and then we can stop and then we can chat.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That way, if the hag comes back.
Yeah. Does the mermaid want to join us, or
Where are you going? East to where?
There's a village. We're going to a village.
We're
Yeah.
going to a village.
does anyone remember the name of the village?
I don't have my notes in front of me.
Fuck if I know it, Stan.
There's a village. I didn't know about a village. I can save you time. There wasn't a name given of it.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I think it was described as a farming village.
Oh yeah,
But
the farming village was being
wasn't a
attacked
name.
by undead creatures.
Well, Sahuagin.
Yeah, Sawagan.
Yeah.
Sawagan.
So I say to her, yeah, we were heading to a farming village east, and it's supposed to be being attacked by Swagan. Do you know anything about that?
Nope, I didn't know there was a village there.
She's not from this area.
Well, where are you from?
I don't have any interest in a farming village, though.
Go and I'll point that way. About 2 to 3 days, you'll reach Lannis.
Well, we can ask. Maybe if you come with us, we can get you help and help you find your way home.
I've been asking her where home is for how long, and she hasn't answered.
Maybe she doesn't remember.
She
Maybe there's something fishy about this mermaid.
Oh
Sorry.
yes. Let's.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a deception check. I
It's,
failed.
it's insight. Deception is lying.
Oh, insight.
Yeah.
Okay, insight.
He's trying to roll an inception check and he just picked the wrong one.
Because deception is you lie. There definitely
15.
does seem to be something odd about this mermaid.
Mm. So she's rude and odd.
Oh my gosh, the mermaid is the sea hag disguised, and we let her out.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's quite the claim.
That's just my. I don't know. Let's see. So
I mean, she's confused. She's rude, and she's fishy, and yeah, she won't answer questions.
Yeah.
Simple questions.
They put a ward on it. Wouldn't the ward prevent her from escaping?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know much
Yeah.
about magic, but if you put a trap specific to one type of person,
yeah, it would have
One
kept her
person.
from.
It was
Yes.
an alarm.
Oh, it was an alarm. Oh,
So
I want to look around and see if anything's coming. Before, well, actually, no, I don't want to. I just want to leave as fast as possible.
So I'm
'Cause-
gonna ask the mermaid to tell us where she's from, so we can take her home.
I don't remember.
Or-
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Did the sea hag somehow steal your memories?
you
Yes.
steal your voice and give you likes.
No.
Yes, no.
Critical. I saw a
Um,
movie about it.
It's all about this mermaid. It's crazy.
Good right now.
Can I maybe persuade her to come with us?
Yeah, go. You can roll persuasion if you like. What are you saying to persuade her?
Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah, we saved you. You us our your life, and we want to make sure you don't waste it. And you're much better off with a group of people than you are alone.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yes, we can protect you if the sea hag comes back.
I hear they're terrible witches and terrible evil monsters.
I don't trust this mermaid as far as I'm not saying this out loud, by the way.
Okay.
I got to her pretty far because we're in water.
Yeah.
They're really strong.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as far as she can swim, but
Mm.
So technically, like, you're adding my if I throw somebody and then it's like fastball special, and then they would just use my strength, even if it's like 2 miles away. They're using my strength because essentially the missiles just keeps going.
yeah. So
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we need to keep heading in the direction that we were going.
Okay. I'll go with you. I had a dagger. I think it's still in the cave.
we're not going back in that cave. You are
No.
more than welcome to go back in there if you would like to, but we need to get out of here before the witch comes back. That is what we are going to do.
An important dagger to me, though.
I understand, but is it more important than your life?
My father
you
gave
rather-
it to me before he died.
Would you rather?
Oh, she froze.
Okay. So.
Lost power again, I bet.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
Oh, can you
there she
guys
is.
not hear me?
We
Can
can
you-
now. You were just like kind of froze.
Oh, yay! Hopefully, I didn't have a crazy look on my face. Oh, I did. Unfortunately.
Well, it wasn't
Well-
that bad, all things considered.
I'm going to
Oh, what were you,
I'm
what were
go-
you saying though? Because that's when you cut off. She said, my father gave it to me before he died, and that's when you.
Oh, I said, is it more important than not ending up back in that cage? You know, you could end up back in that cage if you go back into the cave to get it.
Well, if she's not here, then now's the best time to go try and get it.
Yeah, let's. Gawain will go and get it for her real quick, and you guys can wait out here. And
don't-
if you see anything bad, just let me know. But I'm going to go
Well,
as
I
quick
can,
as
I
I
can go with you. I just don't want to go in alone.
I don't think that's a good idea, Gawain.
She probably knows where it is, so why doesn't she just?
Yeah.
I don't want to go in alone.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay,
Can I roll an insight?
Okay.
go for it.
So me and her
I have a-
heading to the cave with the other three waiting outside.
I'm gonna turn to Chowdah and Alandry and say, I don't think this is a good idea.
You can't place it entirely, but there does seem to be some. You don't really trust her, which isn't saying a whole lot, considering I don't think at this point any of you trust her. But the role definitely kind of confirms that feeling, but not enough to know whether she's straight up lying or being deceptive or whatever.
Right.
I don't think. I think we should leave it. I don't think we should go back in.
I'll roll an insight too. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? I'm looking.
Straight out
There
that
it is.
water.
19.
It's the same. You don't trust her. You're a little bit more inclined to think that she is being untruthful or deceptive, but
Ah,
especially since you're a little bit more used to that,
yeah.
kind of your
So,
background.
so I will let her. I will um. I will tell her, yeah, you can go back into the cave and you can go back into your cage, and if you want, but me and my party are heading out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, we need to just. We don't want to leave her here if she needs help, but at the same time, she's just.
My thing is,
She's being very weird,
she doesn't
and
know where she's from, but she can't leave behind the dagger that her father gave her before he died.
yeah, I mean, she can't remember where she's from, but she can remember her father.
Why didn't you grab the dagger on the way out? You did go out before us. Why didn't you
Yeah.
grab it?
I was scared. I wasn't thinking.
Hmm.
Uh huh. Hmm. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. 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 No.
You go get
Sa-
locked in a cage for several weeks.
Okay, so
Sadly, I would like to
since you have been locked in a cage for several weeks, it makes me wonder why you would want to go back in there and risk being locked in the cage again just to get a dagger. I'm sure that your father would understand, whether he's living or dead. I'm sure he would understand that your life is more important than a dagger, and I'm sure that he would want you to value your life more than a dagger as well.
Roll persuasion.
I believe in you.
14?
She's gonna look disappointed. I guess that makes sense.
Okay. So, please come with us and we will help you get your memory back and figure out where you're from.
Okay.
Okay?
So we're heading out.
So we're
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go back to the cart and kind of start heading east again.
Yes.
Probably at a faster pace, just so we, in case the sea hag, wants to show up.
Yeah.
Unless we're traveling with the sea hag,
Yeah,
in which case it's not going to matter.
That's my thought, but my character doesn't know anything about them. So I don't know if they. I personally don't even know if they can shapeshift or polymorph or illusion.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that in character. I was sorry.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So I'm gonna kind of stay behind the party, just kind of keeping an eye on, and I have my bow at the ready, keeping an eye on everyone, watching the mermaid like a hawk.
My character really doesn't trust her. Like, really, really doesn't trust her.
Yeah.
So,
actually, okay, so you guys are gonna go back and get on the path and stuff, and well, not path, but kind of get the cart and continue on.
We're gonna follow Alandry because he's leading us.
It doesn't help.
Yeah, what's Landry think about this?
As the mermaid's kind of swimming around, the only person who notices is Gawain, but you're gonna see weird shimmering coming from her occasionally. Not magical shimmering, just like weird, like shimmering and stuff, almost like reflection.
Do I recognize this from somewhere?
Not that you're. Let me look at your character real quick. Yes, you are familiar with the phenomenon. It's very similar to one of your spells, actually.
Disguise self?
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, so I tell them, hey guys, I do believe she's shapeshifted. Specifically to Darya.
Thank you, Gawain.
And so I'm going to Oh, wait. We haven't left yet. So I'm going to tie her up.
No, we left. We're on the path. We're already walking.
Oh. Okay.
So we need to get. So Gawain is the only one that knows anything about the sea hag.
That's the only one that's seen anything so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen everything.
Well, you haven't seen everything. You have your suspicions, but it's what it looks like. But I mean, having the spell, you're a little bit more familiar with it anyway. So you're the only one who had a passive high enough to see through it, and you're the only one who has spells, I think, at this point. But one of the spells you have is a domain spell at that.
I have 2 spells, but none of them are detect magic or anything like that.
You're right. Oh, yours are from your
My
genocide?
class.
Oh, Rangers they get spells at 2.
Yeah, I have 2. I have
Anything
I have 2 spells at 2.
I've only played a ranger briefly. I thought they got him at 3, but that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Can
No,
I get
if it is, it is. I don't remember.
Wait, next time we take a long rest, can I switch out my spells?
Yeah,
Okay, detect magic is a spell that I can have, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a
Yes.
cleric spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you guys are gonna get on the path and swim for a while. Yes. No.
Yep.
Yes, we're gonna. Yep.
And then next long rest, I'm going to switch out one of my spells for detect magic.
Okay. You guys are gonna walk for the rest of the day. At some point during the day, the mermaid is actually gonna slip away and disappear,
Ah.
and you're not gonna see her again.
We're
Well.
not going to see her again ever, or are we going to see her again later as something else? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. My character's
Well, you don't see her again. For
very
the day.
very relieved that she left.
See, and Darya's not. Darya is very concerned now, but we've
My
got to keep
character's
going.
not.
All right. Well, let's.
Okay.
Let's.
So you guys are gonna walk for the rest, swim for the rest of the day, or one of the lobsters is gonna just walk. Can't talk.
Much faster than I was walking 2 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got a little pep in his step. That mermaid really creeped him out.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna
Days
set
ago.
up camp and go through the same order and routine. Okay.
Yeah. And then
who
I'm going
wanted
to
to-
switch out one of my spells for detect magic.
Okay.
So I'm
probably
going
same order.
to do
Okay. Who
this
was the
one.
last person to roll?
Gawain.
So,
Yeah.
Darya can roll percentiles, I guess.
Okay.
Yay.
We all die. Thanks.
Really?
No idea.
Is that bad?
Dying? Yeah, of course dying's bad.
No, I meant 90.
I have no idea. Not like I don't know what his chart is. And
Right.
Okay.
Come on, you're his brother. You're supposed to read his mind.
I mean, and then that would mean he would be able to read my mind, and I think that would be a terrible idea for both of us.
So
Right?
you guys are going to. It's going to be relatively quiet throughout the course of the night. It's going to be morning time. The sun's going to start coming down, and then the sun's going to kind of go away. And then you're gonna get a lot of turbulence. That's air. Is it turbulence for water? I don't know. And you're gonna see
Some
like
disturbance.
in the kind of in the direction you guys are headed, large swirls kind of forming.
Underwater tornado.
They're called eddies, but yeah.
Okay.
And essentially, they're gonna be there for several hours, stalling you guys from actually making any movement for several hours. So they're gonna be there for about 6 hours before they kind of disperse and you guys feel comfortable.
Is it? Are they? Are we almost to the city? Are they at the city that we're going to, or is it just?
I think we have a couple more days. Like
Okay.
another day or two.
Yeah, it's 5 days, right?
Yeah. Well, it's 100 miles. However long it takes you to get 100 miles. 4 or 5 days. So you guys are going to get a very late start on
I'd
the
probably
day.
continue working on my seahorse necklace.
Okay.
And probably her teaching me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I'm gonna teach him some more
Use the downtime.
nature,
And I'm gonna write in my journal.
plants, animals.
Dear diary. Mood apathetic.
I'm gonna point out some things that I saw in the cave that maybe he might remember.
You guys are going to start after it picks up, probably pick up about midday. You're only going to get about a half day's worth of travel in the day. And you're going to quickly, like after probably 20-30 minutes, start getting into area of a lot of kind of ripped up area in the kelp forest. But you'll go past all that, and it'll actually be really quiet throughout the rest of the day until you guys decide to set up camp again.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. My character's still a bit creeped out by that mermaid. I know it's a day later, but still.
$1 short.
So I'm still I'm on the alert still. I'm like, okay, like more so than I was before.
Okay. Are you doing anything different with watch, or?
Yeah.
No, watch is the same, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Whose turn was it to roll?
It's my turn.
Calvy cows.
Cowy cow. Mm-hmm. Nice. Consistent. Exactly what I wrote last time.
It is going to be a quiet evening.
You're welcome, God. Universe is like, we ain't fucking with the lobster. Give him the old Bangor beat down there, Bob.
Okay. And the morning will come. You guys will pack up and head east. Through several parts of this, every mile or so, once you're a couple miles in, you're gonna notice there's just an abrupt, like 30 to 50 foot jump up. Like there's a cliff, and then it's flat. And then you're gonna go for half a mile, maybe a mile, and then it's gonna go up about. Because it varies between 30 and 50 feet. It's gonna go up about that amount, and then it's gonna be flat for a while. It's all still like the kelp and dirt and stuff, but this is especially if any of you guys have traveled at all, this is kind of the beginning of the steps.
The fact that it does this is kind of an indicator.
The what?
For me.
Take it.
The fact that it looks like steps was an indicator to me that it was the steps.
Yep.
To step it on a new weapon.
You guys will continue going on. It's actually a lot harder for CHOWDAH to deal with the steps than most everyone else. But, I mean, he has enough.
I'm practicing my athletics.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Well, I mean, honestly, it'll probably be easier to have climb up the kelp and kind of jump over or whatever.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, you're still
Mario.
underwater, so it's still very light kind of gravity that pulls you down. So you'll just climb up high and just kind of jump and just kind of drift down and go poof.
Mario jumps.
Whee!
And about midday, you guys are gonna. It's almost abrupt where the kelp ends, and then you're just gonna see fields and fields of seagrass.
I think we're here.
Yep. It would appear that we are at, well, the edge of the village, not at
Fuck
the
if I
village
know,
Ah,
Stan.
We can't. Fuck if I know a stand. Yes.
yet. Fuck if I know it's Dan.
It's the name of all towns I don't know the name of.
Right?
There's actually surprisingly a lot of those towns.
Mhm.
You can't stop here though; it's backcountry. Okay, we'll keep going.
Okay, you'll continue on for about an hour.
That was funny.
Role playing.
So you'll go on for about an hour. The seagrass kind of varies. Some of it's as high as 10 feet tall. You get to sections, like large sections that are, without kind of going too into your details, it's all, it's farmed. So there's several sections that are like trimmed down, varied high, lengths of growth and stuff like that. You'll come across a small kind of section that there are three building size, like large pink spiral seashells. And then there's a large 10-foot wide clamshell length flat. Beside it is several 10-foot long tie downs with bundles of seagrass tied to them. And there's very large pen area made out of feereed. And there's no movement inside there's like no movement or sound coming from up there.
Whew.
Hello.
Is it me?
Yeah,
you're
I'm gonna
looking
look for the.
Hello from the other side.
Yep, I'm gonna look for the leader of the village. Just look around.
You're gonna walk over into the kind of section. Okay. You walk in and there's nothing there.
So the village is empty.
Currently, yeah, it looks empty.
Um.
Are you all
Wow.
going in, or are you just?
Well, I mean, I have to tie up my cart.
Well, I'm going to systematically search each and every house.
Yeah, I'm
Wha-
gonna go in and I'm gonna.
So you're
For
gonna go to the
loot.
kind of tie down area.
And I'll stay outside and kind of keep a watch.
Okay. Well, you guys, you're gonna go head over to the tie down area. Alandry's just gonna kind of stand on the outside, kind of keeping watch, looking around.
Looking very.
You guys are
grumpy.
gonna go. Are you gonna go to the same building or go to separate buildings to look at?
I'm gonna go to the big one. I don't know where everybody else is going.
I'm gonna go. We should stick together just in case there is some trouble. So I'm gonna stay with Gawain.
Okay. As you guys are heading over, you're gonna hear a very loud scream coming from behind you,
Okay.
and then there's gonna be a couple more, and it sounds like almost like kids screaming. And then in from the kind of grass area, three little Cecilia are gonna kind of come in. Two of them are gonna kind of fly past you quickly and go, not in the houses, but kind of around behind the house. And one of them is going to kind of come and kind of hide behind CHOWDAH.
This
Is it okay? I know. Is it scared screaming or playful screaming?
Roll insight.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll insight as well.
Okay. You have a little bit higher DC because you can't see him as much. He's looking right at the kid, so it's a little bit easier for him.
So it's a kid like what 2? Because they reach maturity at 10.
Only a couple years old, yeah.
Well, I don't have very much insight.
Right. I definitely seems playful.
Okay. Okay. Then I won't like immediately That's why I was like, wait, it might be playful because you know how kids can be. Okay.
And then you're gonna kind of hear off from behind, "Yar, run, little children! Seabeard offers no parley." And then you're gonna see the little kid kind of look up. "Seabeard's the most ferocious pirate on all Terrell. We should run."
Yeah.
I know a pirate. I'm not really scared of them.
And then you're gonna see a full adult.
I am the great and powerful Chowdah. I fear no pirate.
You're gonna see an adult male Cecilia kind of pop out from it, like holding like a stick with a bunch of like seagrass on his face, and he's gonna kind of see people and like drop the stick and pull it off and look, kind of that embarrassed like.
Well, I did actually say that. So I'm playing along.
No, I know, but
he's like, oh shit, hey, no.
What up?
Kind of look embarrassed and.
Yeah. And then
See, I
Gawain,
scared him.
Gawain says hi.
I scared Seabeard.
Greetings. Can I help you?
Yes, we were sitting here because you have a problem with what was it?
Sawagan?
Sawagan.
Oh yeah, for a couple months now.
Well,
Oh yeah. On the way here, we came across a
And not something
cave.
to dis-
with-
leave it
You're
alone.
gonna see like he's gonna say, "Umi, why don't you run off?"
Don't wanna scare
she's gonna kind of say bye and swim off.
bye.
I'll give her the seahorse necklace.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, "It's my." We'll swim off.
Nailed it.
And
Yeah,
the,
we're going.
The adult's gonna come over and my name's Sirach. It hasn't been
Got the little hands. So the little hands.
Yeah. They've okay on the edge of a step, less than a mile from here, I think. This weird cave opened, and the steps are pretty solid. I mean, so that was weird enough. And then Sawagan, whether they opened it or something, I mean, we didn't see them do it, but that's where they've been huddled. They've been coming out, and when we go near, they'll attack us. If we stay away, they don't attack us, but they do like ripping up the ground. So we've lost a lot of farmland.
And my character's going to ask about the mermaid in the cave because we came across the cave and there was a mermaid trapped in there and we kind of let her out. Do you know anything about that?
No idea what you're talking about.
The farmer who lives like 2 days from there knows anything about a cave.
He's probably not ventured out. He's too busy farming.
Oh yeah, he's probably too busy being attacked by Sawagan.
And being Seabeard.
Seabeard.
Scariest
Yeah.
pirate.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like turn a little red and looks kind of stupid.
I have respect for any man who takes interest in the children.
Yeah, I never knew my dad.
I kind of killed my dad, so
I believe it.
Well, there's a story there.
What time of day is it?
It's a little after midday.
Okay. So
Probably, I mean, for time wise, probably like 1 or 2.
okay. You said it's about a mile.
Less than a mile, but
So why don't we put our stuff down and go scout it out
Okay.
today, and then see what we can see.
well, I
Let's.
have the children, so I don't know. I can give you directions, or we can wait till later.
You stay here. No, I meant the 4 of us.
Okay. You can
Is-
you can throw anything you need to leave behind to go look in the under the clamshell.
Okay, I was gonna ask if there was an inn or something, but yeah.
You know, it's literally those like kind of 3-ish buildings. It's just
Okay.
a very small area. It's not even a real village.
Okay.
It's just kind of 3 houses and a farming.
All right, so I will. Was that where the tie down was? or
Well, the tie downs are kind of a little bit past it, and then the pen's a little further past that. But so, but yeah, that's the same kind of area.
all right, I'll continue moving to tying down my.
Are you gonna tie it down or?
Yeah.
I'll tie it down.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna be
if-
right
if-
back. I'm gonna go do something.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just go tie it down, and anything you have that you don't want to bring, you can
Yeah, leave.
just throw on his cart.
I don't expect us to stay. Like, I figure we'll go out, check some stuff out. We may or may not get attacked. If we get attacked, then we get attacked. But then that's some less that we have to worry about the next day, tomorrow.
Well, I figured we'd run into the Sawagan at least, since they're, right?
Probably that's where they've been. We've been avoiding it.
Okay, so be prepared to fight, since that's what we came here for.
As you guys go and like
Be prepared.
bundle up and pack up your stuff
I
and kind of talk
can't
to him, you're gonna see like the three kids kind of looking from behind the shells. Like they're not even nervous. Like when you guys notice them and look over, they're just gonna wave. Like it's not like they're hiding. They're just staying out of.
We can make faces at them.
I can't. I don't have a face.
Okay, I'll make
I
faces
just
at
make
'em.
my eyes do weird shit.
I think Daria just doesn't really know how to react to children. She just kind of like, she likes them, but she doesn't know how to
I
act.
mean, I
around
assume
them.
there were probably children in the monastery, so I probably have some experience with children.
Yeah, and Daria's kind of lived on her own.
I mean, I'm still.
You outgrew them
not-
real fast though. Oh, well, for the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
it
So I was like their big brother.
They're very big brother.
actually,
yeah, like-
well, physically they would outgrow you, but for a while, for a few years.
But eventually, I caught up.
Okay,
And then
so
they
you
die.
guys tie down all
Okay.
your stuff and pack it up.
Yep. Okay, let's see what I have. See what I bring.
Did you guys need anything before you went out to look, or?
No, I think we have everything we need at the
Yep.
moment. Does anybody else need anything? I mean, I have everything I need. I can't speak for everybody.
I have something that was very, very needed.
Left?
Mm,
Tortilla
Water?
chips?
No, honestly, it's not tortilla chips.
I don't think you guys should run into them. I think my wife and parents and stuff are off to the west harvesting today, so I don't think you guys are gonna run into them at all.
Okay.
All right.
So I will bring probably not everything in my explorer's pack. I don't know what all is in there. But
Whatever you want to bring,
Really?
you bring.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my dagger, my rope, and my potions. 2 potions of healing.
The grung berries.
Grungberries, yes.
Daria brings.
And they're gonna be in my
all the
pouch.
time.
I'll probably bring at least one. Yeah, my backpack with a ration, just in case. Some rope,
Oh, Landry's bringing everything.
my healing stuff, my navigator tools. Guess you could mixed up.
And he'll point it out.
Awesome.
You should go almost directly east. It's a little bit to the north, but mostly east, and you almost can't miss it. It's a huge area of tore up kind of fields. It'll stand out in the seagrass.
Okay.
And just past that, there was an opening, but we haven't been anywhere near that, and we've avoided that area.
I believe that's exactly the area we need to go to.
Okay. So you guys doing anything before heading out, or just heading out?
Just heading out.
Okay. So you guys will walk in that direction. It's basically what he said. It's just you'll walk for probably about a half an hour, swim, walk, whatever. And you'll start to see the more noticeable thing is you'll start to see the fields really kind of overgrown. Most of the what you've gone past is pretty maintained. Like even the tall grass was level, like it's growing at a routine thing. This is a lot more overgrown, like they're not tending to it right now. And then it'll kind of open up, and you'll see ahead the kind of the 50-foot cliff face, and then you'll start seeing a bunch of like tore up ground around an area, and you'll kind of go past that, and you'll almost kind of like a row of kind of coming out of a row of corn. You'll kind of pop out of the seagrass, at least the lobster will. You guys can be swimming above it, but it just ends after a bit, and it does go into like there's still like a bit of seagrass, but it's very short, and a lot of it's like lying around dead. But a big swath of area around what you'll see, you'll definitely see an opening once you step into the clearing. A big swath around that is all tore up. And you don't see anything moving.
Wonder what that could be from.
Pancakes.
Pancakes?
Yeah, pancake. The ferocious here.
Yeah. Ooh, pancakes sound yummy. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out. So can we go? There's a cave beyond there? Is that
You can see an
My-
opening in the steps the front of the steps.
okay? Then I want to go spelunking.
Okay. Well, you'll
Yay.
go closer to that. It actually the opening goes down into the ground a bit, and it goes all the way up the 50-foot kind of cliff face. Like completely up, like it's just sheared all the way from top to bottom, and it's about 80 feet across.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim in, and then
Okay. So you're gonna swim in a bit. You're gonna see like the ceiling is gonna eventually like kind of actually be there, and then like as you continue swimming in, it goes smaller and smaller. Are you
See,
just
I'm
swimming
fine
or
with this. Oh, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I'm swimming.
how is Chowdah going?
Guess I'm walking or climbing down.
Okay.
I can pull him. I have a rope.
Well, I guess going down's easy.
Yeah, Chowder would be in front of us.
Okay, so you're just be walking on the
He would have
ground.
the easiest time.
Okay. Well, you also have to consider he's long, but he's also the size of a halfling, so he's not actually that
Yeah.
big right now.
Exactly. So
So, okay.
he would be going in first, and we would be following him.
So he's about 3 feet tall.
Like
Oh my god, he's so cute.
3'5" by 4'5'2". 5'2". I
Mhm.
think I'm 5'2". You don't know. Shut up.
But anyways,
5'3".
the whole cave kind of
Long.
thins out. Like it comes up, it comes down. The walls close, and the whole thing gets thinner. Until the wall on the north side starts to just be completely flat.
So we can't get in it?
No. The north wall is to your left because the entrance is facing east.
Okay.
Does it look like work stone?
Nope, but it does look sheer flat. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is pretty close.
Like somebody was chiseling it or something?
No, like naturally
Oh.
flat, but that's why it's not. Like there's some variation, but it does look incredibly flat. But it also looks naturally like this.
Oh, interesting.
And as you go in a bit, you can start to make out the stone because you guys hadn't been on the actual stone. When you're walking over, it's a black stone, a black volcanic stone.
Ah.
I'm gonna. If there's like random like rocks and stuff, I'm gonna pick them
There
up.
will be on the ground that you can
Yeah.
grab a couple. Eventually you'll get to a very thin part where it's only a little bit more than like 5 feet across. It's still about 30 feet from top to bottom. And then the south wall will also be flat, and it'll open up into an incredibly large area. and it'll be completely dark in there.
Hmm. I have dark vision, I think, don't I?
And
Yeah,
I
but I
can,
don't.
I have a spell, a light spell.
My thing is, it's
Oh.
Yay.
if we cast light,
Well, he has his crowbar if he really wants.
yeah, I have the glow bar.
I assume you put that away when you're not using it.
Yes,
Ah.
it's more. We were only supposed to come and kind of check things out. I didn't want to kind of delve too deep, and midway through the day.
The two that can see the north wall continues being sheer flat into the cavern as far as you can see.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going any further in than that, but from where you're standing, you can see that the flat wall continues, and it does open up once inside. Like, it looks like it starts to go up again, but the whole north side of the wall is completely flat.
Can I sense anybody in there?
You can't hear anything. You can roll investigation. Survival.
Should get a bonus on it, I believe, because
I think she gets advantage.
Wow.
You can definitely see, like, small tracks, nick marks, and stuff, that there's something in here, but you can't actively see anything or hear anything. But you can see the presence of stuff that was in here, and it definitely seems recent, within the last few hours.
So then I'll just turn to them and say, I don't think anybody's in here anymore. Let's just go for now.
okay. I'll pull out the crowbar then.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, is you can tell there was something here a few hours ago.
But they're not here
So-
anymore.
So we're leaving.
Is that right? I mean, they're not here anymore. Is that what you're saying?
You can say you knew there was something here a couple hours ago.
Okay.
That's what you're getting. Whether they're here or they're not is your call to make.
So then I'll relay that message to the. Sorry, I misunderstood you. I'll relay that message to the rest of the party that there was something here a couple hours ago. I don't know if they're still here or not, and ask them if they want to keep going in or if they would like to.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay.
They may have seen us coming and gone in. Maybe.
Landry will pipe up. Well, I mean, we're
Or
here. We
they're-
might as well look around a little bit. Like, there's nothing that we can't do now that we can't do tomorrow. Or we
Okay.
Wow, you sound just like him.
reverse that.
We understand you.
Pull
Yeah.
out the
Okay.
I'll pull out the glow bar then, so that I can see.
Okay.
Right. All right. Let's go.
I already cast light on my.
Okay. So you're gonna cast light, and you're gonna pull out the glow bar.
Mhm.
Okay. You're gonna go into the. You're gonna kind of. Well, no. I mean, none of you are that wide. I keep thinking the lobster's big, but he's actually the size of a halfling. So he's actually not actually that big. You're gonna kind of step out, and you're gonna see that the west wall, which is the wall to your immediate right, goes off, but that is also sheer flat.
Okay.
And it goes up probably 20 feet.
And it's all obsidian.
Basalt, I think, is the name of the volcanic rock, right? Is it
Obsidian is a volcanic rock.
Is it okay? Then yeah, it's that black rock.
Obsidian, yeah.
Could you put lava on a water block?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Okay. So there was just the west, or what?
So, okay, so you guys are
Alright.
coming in along the thing, and the north wall is the one to your left, and that goes. That's the along the path, and then it turns into a thing, and you're basically sitting at the corner of a room, essentially. So the north side, I can just say your left side is flat wall all the way out, and to your right, it opens up, but you're sitting at kind of the corner, and that wall is also flat.
So it's like
Yeah, you're
like
at the
this.
corner looking into a
Okay.
room.
Okay, I was kind of confused.
I have not had any luck with getting maps online, so I'm just trying to do better explaining it.
Oh, we could probably draw some. But anyway, well, yeah, okay.
Okay.
I just can't get it online. That's
Did you not find the app I told you about?
I did. It didn't seem to do very well, especially with the lined paper. Because it.
Well, we have a drawing thing that we can do digital art with.
I know. I just.
Oh.
I'm not worried about it right now. If it becomes an issue, I'll try and find another way. But right now, I'm just gonna try and explain it a little bit better.
That even showing us the picture was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna venture into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna continue forward, and up ahead, you're gonna see basically it looks like it drops off,
Oh.
and you can see there might be a tunnel or something off to your right.
Okay. So I'm gonna go kind of look over.
Are you going by yourself or is somebody else coming with you?
I'm going with her.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just gonna. I'm not gonna jump off or anything, but I'm gonna look and see if I can see how deep it is, or
Wait. There's a hole.
Yeah,
Yeah, it drops
the
off.
floor
There's a
drops
drop-off.
off.
Yeah.
And then there's a cave as well, or a tunnel.
It looks like it's on the same level. Like that's not in the drop off, but that's just kind of pointing that out that that's there.
Right. Okay. No. So can I see anything when I look over? Can I tell it how deep it is?
Yeah,
or anything?
you will see two things.
Okay.
You'll see two things, and Gawain will see two things. As you kind of come over and start to peer around the edge, you're gonna see spears come flying up at you.
Oh. Okay. We're gonna jump back really quick.
Okay. I believe we found the problem.
So, okay. So a 16 versus Darya will.
Yeah. It hits my armor class.
Wait.
Okay,
What are we
I'm
rolling?
gonna do both of them, and then. Okay, so
Okay,
the other one's
my
an 8, so the 8's gonna definitely miss. But I'll roll the damage for the 3 piercing from the first spear,
Okay.
and then this is gonna be the 2 directed at Gawain. An 11
That my armor class is 16.
and a 21.
So the second one will hit.
So 2 piercing to you, and then we can get into initiative.
I was like, this initiative is coming.
Well, they surprised you by being there, but you come over looking up in the dark with this glowing light. That's why it was important who was going and whatever. Because if you would have been able to sneak over, anyways.
Right. If I would have went by myself.
I kind of knew this was coming. Where's initiative?
Okay. So how much damage did Gawain take?
He took 2.
Okay.
Let's see, where's initiative? I don't know where initiative is.
It's at the very top underneath your.
Right, it's right next to armor class.
I see.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
That one, the second one was for Alandry.
My armor class is actually 15, not 13. It still hits me, but it's.
Yeah, my armor class is 16.
Why does this say 15?
I don't know. Just remember it for now, and I can look at it after. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Did you? Okay, 9. Okay.
So Darya first.
So as we
then-
begin the initiative, Darya's first.
Okay. So, Can I actually see them, or do I just see the spears?
No, you can see them as you kind of come over and look over, and they're just kind of hiding just below the point. But as you kind of come over and look over, they throw the spears. The spears don't have that far of a range.
Right. Okay, so I am going to use my harpoon gun on the first one that I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna use my harpoon gun on the first one I can see.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, or 4, I guess. Because they're just kind of, they're not like lined up in a row, but they're 4 of them are all kind of close to each other.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which number you pick. It just
2.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2.
An 11 will miss though.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. All right. That's it. I don't think I get any bonus actions at this level, do I?
You have spells, but it's up to you whether you use them. Because I don't know what spells you took. I hadn't looked.
Oh shoot!
But
I don't. Well, no.
I mean, missing doesn't help. But like I know, like Hunter's Mark is a bonus action to cast in a really good spell. But okay.
Yeah, I forgot that I can
Are you
use
gonna
it for
move?
an hour.
Are you gonna move off the edge, or are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna just move back a little bit.
Well, if you move back probably 10 feet, you'll basically get total cover from where they're currently at. So they'll need to either swim up or come over. But like you're sitting like this. So if you back up, you won't be able to see them. They won't be able to see you. You won't be able to see them. You'll have total cover from them essentially.
Okay, yeah. So let me do that, and then I'll tell maybe they'll come up so that we can actually see them. And
Okay.
I don't know if they will, but
Landry's gonna swim over and basically kind of position himself like 5 feet in front of you, so like 5 foot adjacent to your northeast.
So
Like,
next to me.
and kind of was that Sawagan with his spear? Actually, I'm gonna say he's gonna come up with his spear trident one-handed, and he's actually gonna pull out his shield.
okay.
And then it will be Gawain's turn.
He's not gonna do anything?
He had to move over.
Oh, okay. Well, I am going to cast this spell, Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
17.
17 will hit. Well, which number? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 3 and
2.
4. For what it's worth, 3 and 4 hit you. 1 and 2 hit Daria. So if it matters,
Number 2.
okay, the same one she was aiming at. Okay, roll damage.
How?
Hit on the little chat bar. Click guiding bolt. The word right under the number that you roll.
Level 2?
No, you can't.
Level
You
2?
can't cast level 2. So just level 1.
Okay, level 1. 8. Radiant.
Okay, it was just delayed. Okay.
Wow, that is garbage damage.
I don't care.
No, that's a good spell. You just rolled 3 1s. You just rolled poor.
Yeah.
But no, it's a really good spell.
No, I know. I'm like 8 on like a ton of d6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Then it's gonna be Chowdah's turn. You can definitely hear the ruckus, but you're probably 70 feet away.
I guess I'll double move if I'm 70 feet.
Yeah. How?
I'll double move. Where?
That means I can. That means I can use maybe
Wait.
one more spell.
Did Alandry? Who did he stand next to?
Daria, who also backed up. Gawain didn't back up.
Okay, I guess I'll go move next to Gawain.
Okay. He's gonna be right, kind of at the edge, but you pop up right next to him.
So while I'm moving, I have my crowbar and I'll pull out a dart. I can't use it this round, but because I'm double moving. But
okay. Essentially, they're gonna kind of swim up. 1 and 2.
Wait, was I able to run? I don't know if I could.
Did you
use
want to
the
back up?
spell yes.
Okay. How did you want to just back up, kind of similar to how Daria backed up?
I want to back up as much as possible.
Do you want to back up like a full 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's 30 feet closer.
Okay.
You still gonna run near the edge, or?
No, I was gonna get near them. I guess I'll just move. Because it's my move action, I'll move 35.
Which will put you.
At the
And
edge. Or at,
and then as my action, I'll take a dodge action as my action.
Okay, so you're gonna be about 5 feet behind Gawain.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm a target, so they might still target me because I'm there. So
Okay. So they're gonna come up. You're gonna see 4 of them kind of rise up.
and I have the light, so so I'm kind of making myself a target anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, I mean, I also have a glowing dagger. So.
So they come up and are they firing at us still? Are they throwing spears?
So
Are they?
what's gonna happen is 1 and 2 essentially are gonna come up and actually come like over swim and then come down. So basically, one of them is a square above where Alandry is, and there's kind of one next to it, and then a third one is gonna be on the left, and then the fourth one is gonna go over towards Gawain. So the fourth one is going to come up, and I mean he's not going to get anywhere near you because you backed up to 30 feet, but he's going to come up over the lip, come in about 15 feet, and then he's going to just try throwing another spear at you.
Yeah, if I can use guiding bolt again next turn, I'm gonna roll actual d6.
So he hit 20. So it's just 3 because it auto rolls the crit, but it's just 3 more piercing damage as the other spear comes in.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The one that's right above Landry is gonna try like clawing at him. Yeah. Well, clawing and biting at him. And then the 2 on its flank are actually gonna come at you. And you, especially with kind of your ranger training and knowing a little bit about Sawagan, you can kind of see a bit of a bloodlust as they're clawing and biting at you. But I'm gonna do his first. Let me double check it. I think it's higher.
yeah, because I think he was going it without his shield
No, yeah.
as his base AC.
No, he has his shield.
I have a shield.
No, not you.
Let me look it up real quick.
Landry?
Yeah. I was like, doesn't he have chainmail on?
Yep. No, he upgraded to Splint.
Oh, damn.
Okay. So yeah, he has a 19 AC. Okay. So the one's gonna claw and bite at him. So the bite first, and then the claw, and get nothing. And then you're gonna get a bite and a claw from the one on the right, and then a bite and the claw from the one on the left. But because they're meleeing you, and you don't have all of your hit points, they get advantage on their attack rolls. Because of their kind of bloodlust. Blood frenzy is what it's technically called. So a 22 and a 7. And I'll resolve that first. So 2 piercing from that one, and then the bite and the claw from the other one.
Are they attacking me?
He did and he missed. So one's gonna hit and the other one's gonna critically fail. Well, he's gonna critically fail with his claws. He's gonna kind of scratch you and like chip a nail. So
that is why I usually run.
4 piercing from the bite. So they both bit you pretty good, but they weren't as effective with their.
So how much
But-
damage did I take total?
You didn't.
You took 3 damage from a spear that they hucked at you, and then these ones were aimed at Darya.
Oh, Daria. Okay. Cool.
And then that's
So
gonna
I
be
took-
their turn. So it's gonna reset to Darya's turn.
So I took 8 damage.
Yeah. No.
9.
You took 2 piercing from a bite and 4 piercing from a bite. So total of 6 in this round.
Oh, see.
Okay, okay. Oh no, that's wrong. Up.
So
That'd be
it's
nice.
your turn.
Okay, so I'm going
The
to.
one that is above Alandry is the one that you can see blood and stuff trickling from a wound, because that's the one that his guiding bolt hit.
Okay. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark. And I can use that for an hour.
Why does that have damage on it? Or a roll? Oh,
It doesn't.
okay. Yeah.
But yeah. And then I'm going to. How far is this guy? It's still close to me, right? The one that bit me, obviously.
Technically they're all technically within range of you, because the one that's above him could have come in and swung on you. It just he decided to swing at Alandry instead. But they're all technically within melee range with you.
Okay, then
They're just technically squares above you.
Okay. Well, the one that looks the most injured, I'm gonna get that one first, and hit him with my short sword. Does that hit 14?
Yeah, 14 will connect. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. So I get 5
Plus-
plus,
Hunter's Mark.
so that's 10 damage.
Okay.
10 piercing.
And
damage.
that's the one that's immediately kind of up in front of you. That's number 1.
The one that you said was bleeding and
Oh,
hit,
okay.
hit it.
Okay.
Okay, and that is yeah.
Yep.
So I only get 1 attack, right?
No, you
well-
get an offhand as well. 'Cause
Okay,
the
so
thing
then-
about it is you never get more offhand. So you get bonuses and stuff. Like, you didn't go dual wielding, so like you just get the roll for it. You don't get your dex modifier to the attack damage. You have to take the dual weapon, and then when you get the feat, I think it gives you other stuff. You can use like bigger weapons, and you get like +1 to your AC when you're dual wielding and stuff like that. But I need to look up if you get Hunter's Mark twice, if it's on the
In
same
one-
one or not. So let me look that
Okay.
up real quick. Whenever you hit with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on perception or wisdom check. No, it says whenever you choose a creature, whenever you see it, whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, so it would count with the offhand. So if you connect, I mean if you connect to the offhand, but I just wanted to know. Like I said, I'm not incredibly familiar with Ranger because I only played one briefly.
Right. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I guess I need to modify this, but I'm not sure how. So I take off my dex. Is that what you're saying?
Let me pop open your character sheet. See if I can.
So my offhand would be the one that says +2 right now because I took the dex off because I think that's what you said.
No, you still get. No, you should still get.
You still get your normal.
You still
your
get
normal
it.
bonus
You still get it
hit.
on the attack. You just take it off on the damage.
It's just straight die damage.
So
on it.
it should be like
okay.
that. You see, I changed. So now it's just. You see the short sword main hand is 1d6 + 3. The one below it is 1d6. Because you don't get the
Okay,
you don't get the dex, but you will get the Hunter's Mark. You'll re-roll the damage because it's not exactly the same. Anyways, roll the
Alright.
attack. I mean, okay, an 11 will actually
Doesn't
miss
hit.
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't hit because I rolled.
But
11.
it's good to know going forward. So now your character
Yes.
sheet's set up, so it's not that big of a deal.
Thank you.
Okay. So were you gonna try and move or no? I mean, if you did, you're gonna.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay, so you're just gonna stand.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't want to I try to provoke an
Almost everywhere that you are right now, you almost any direction you go.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, because you're almost kind of surrounded. But
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just stay where I'm at.
I think the next one was Alandry, who's going to just take his trident and
Oh my
stab it
gosh!
straight up.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she wants to be a pirate cleric. That is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm staying on the.
That's my girlfriend too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
We need a wizard.
We do. Or rogue. Rogue wouldn't hurt either.
I already have his character.
Yeah, if you could be a pirate wizard, I would love that.
Just don't break up while you're playing together because that would be awkward.
Oh, that's not likely.
If she joins the game, she can't break up with you until she's done playing the D&D. Rogue wizard, hell yeah.
That's gonna be enough to pop it off, though.
Yes.
So
yes, we need a rogue.
He's gonna stab up, and just quickly like jab up to the one that's right above him, and you're gonna see the red and frenzy from its eyes kind of fade off, and it's gonna start floating without its own power, kind of thing, bobbing a little bit as he finishes it off.
So, Gawain, next turn, can you? Because this is not a normal, like that is not normal for them, is it?
Yeah, that's normal.
What?
Or the bloodlust?
Yeah, they get
thing?
this blood frenzy. It's a Sawagan trait.
Oh, okay.
Can
Alright.
can I do guiding bolt again? Or can I only use it once?
He's not moving, so that's all he's essentially doing because he can't. He's kind of, he's gonna kind of shift turn like directionally, which isn't gonna take movement, but he's gonna turn and face the one to his left, which is
Because I want to do guiding bolt again. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, it's your turn then.
Yeah. Can I do it again? Or
Yeah,
Do you have the
it's
spell
your-
slots? I don't know how many spell slots you have.
3 currently.
3 first levels.
Yeah.
Okay. Just be aware you've seen Darya take quite a few hits.
Okay. I'm going to just cast the guiding bolt. and then-
Which one? 1, 3, or 4? 4 is the one that shot at you.
Okay. The one that shot at me,
Okay.
obviously.
Then just roll damage.
Okay, 15. Yes.
Okay. That's gonna, your guiding bolt's gonna smack into it, and it's going to not like that. It's going to hurt a lot.
And then
This
I'm
is a
going to
lot
run
of
away.
Blood kind of
I'm
comes
going to run
gushing
away
out of the
as
wound.
far
and
as I
filling up.
possibly can.
Okay, you're gonna back up 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the host. Okay, so you back up 30 feet. And then it is Chowdah's turn.
Chowdah! So how they're swimming, so they're higher up than me. Are they within reach of me or no?
Yeah, they're only like 5. Well, that one's probably actually closer to the ground because he wanted to swim closer because he was further off. So that one's actually closer to the ground and 5 feet closer than the other ones made it.
Well, I was more focused on the ones that are on Darya.
Those ones are about 5 feet up, so they're technically within your ring,
Okay.
your bubbles.
Yeah, so I will move over to. I will. Can I get flanking? Or
Yeah, technically, I think you can get flanking with. It's a weird flanking because you're both like this, and technically, I had him turn around to kind of face the other one, but you'll technically get it because he does threaten it.
okay, so I will get into flanking with whomever. I don't know which side of Darya or I'm on, but I will get into a flanking
Well, you'll be about like 5 feet,
with
kind of off.
whichever.
No, you'll be about 10 feet off to her right. I can use tokens if you really want me to. Much.
It's fine. And then I will try to smash it with my claw.
Okay.
Use hyper claw. Boom.
Cut. An 8 will
Miss.
no, an 18 will hit because you have advantage. You're flanking.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. I'm like, oh no, and I turn it sideways and smash it. Boom! Eat it!
Okay. It will not like
Um,
that as you cut into it, cut a huge gash in its leg. Blood kind of pools out. I mean, it doesn't pool, like it mists out and kind of. You know what blood looks like coming out underwater.
Yeah.
And then I will kind of smash and just kind of jab out as my bonus action
Okay.
for martial arts.
18 will still hit.
For 6.
Okay. He's not a fan of that. He looks battered and bruised, but he's still clinging to life. So the one on your left is going to continue, is actually going to drop down a square and be like basically on the ground level with you guys and claw at Daria and bite at Daria. So I will do that one. And because you're still less than full hit points, he still gets advantage. So a 14 is 14. I think a 14 misses.
14 misses, thankfully.
And then the claw, which is a crit. They made up for it. So a total of 6 damage as he gets a really solid slash in.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
On your turn, you can. It's a standard action.
Okay.
The one that you attacked, Chowdah, is going to turn his attention to you and try and claw and bite at you. You do not have any damage as far as I know.
Nope.
So he does not get advantage. A 14 misses. And then a claw. So he's going to try biting and clawing at you, and it's going to be very ineffective.
I've killed one of your kind already.
How many are left?
Still 3.
I didn't kill the
3?
one I was attacking.
No.
Beat the fuck out of it though.
And I'm going. Oh yeah.
The third one, because one of them is dead, is going to come back behind Chowdah and claw at him and bite at him. So he technically does get advantage because he's flanking you now. You've got that human centipede of flanking going on. Dirty 20 and a 14 misses.
That will miss. So the 20 will hit.
For 5 as he bites into you. He bites into one of your legs. He seems pretty happy with the taste, but he's saying like it could use some butter.
Damn right it could.
And then, well, it resets to the initiative. Your hunter's mark was on the one that is now dead, so you would have to use a bonus action to move it.
Okay.
Should I like message a number saying that you're busy?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'ma eat it.
It always comes up on their initiatives too.
It's fine. I have a lot of hit points. I could take the damage.
Sorry. So can I was gonna do well, I can do Cure Wounds and then it's a bonus action to move the other spell.
You get
right?
a standard
So-
action, you get a bonus action, and you get a move action.
Well, I can cure wounds too.
Well, you're probably, what, 70 feet back behind them at this point?
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. That is
I'll look at your message after the game's over, Missy.
at level 1.
Okay. So you'll heal yourself for 8.
Nice, because I was pretty much like, All right, and then I am going to move my hunter's mark to just the next one over.
Well, there's the one that's kind of in between that you and Alandry have cornered to your left a little bit, And then there's
Okay.
the two that basically are in the conga line with Alandry, Sawagan, Chowdah, Sawagan. That's what it is. I mean,
I mean,
Okay. So I have one cornered. Then I will use my hunter's mark on that one.
okay, because you're the only one who benefits from it. So putting it on something else doesn't matter. So whatever one, and that's the one that has no damage. So you
Okay,
set it up
then
for
that
next
one.
turn and stuff. Okay.
I have a question. Can I cast a spell and then a cantrip?
If one of them is a cantrip, so basically you can
Yeah.
cast something as a bonus action and then still cast a cantrip. So like your
Cool.
what's,
I'm gonna do healing.
well, it's not your
word.
turn, but I'm
Oh.
saying
It's not my turn yet.
no, it's Alandry's, but just kind of going over the rules. Like
Okay.
your healing word you can use and then you can still cast a cantrip.
Yes.
But one
that's
of
what I'm going to do.
but when you cast two spells, one of them has to be a cantrip, and basically there's no.
Yep. I know.
Is it the bonus action one can't be the cantrip? I thought.
They
I
can,
was
but
making sure
there's no natural cantrips that are bonus actions as far as I
Yeah.
know. But if you're a sorcerer, you can make you can make it a bonus set. You can quicken it. That's an automatic message. So Alandry is actually going to kind of make a decision. He's going to see the one that you just switched the hunter's mark to, and decide, because he's going to try and take advantage of the flanking, and actually spin around and try and finish off the one that him and Chowdah have flanked. Number 3. So he's going to roll one-handed at it. Yeah, he's going to roll one-handed. 23 will hit, so he do 4 points of damage, which it will not like. It'll stab into it. It'll bleed a little bit more, but that's not enough to finish it off or anything. So now it will go to Gawain's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna do healing word on Darya.
Okay.
And
You might need to move up like 10 feet though to do it, because I think
Yeah.
you're about 70 feet back and hit 60 foot.
Yeah,
But
it's
you can
only
you'll move up about 10 feet and you can cast. Okay, so you'll hit her
Cool.
for 5.
and then sacred flame on the one that everybody's attacking.
The one that Alandry and Chowdah have flanked, or the one that's
Yeah.
closest to you?
Well, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, there's 2 of them. It's because it's Sawagan, and then it's Chowdah, and then it's the Sawagan again, and then it's Alandry. So are you the
one that has
the one that's in the back is the one that's closest to you?
Okay.
So are you gonna try and
I'll
hit the one
take
that's
that
closest to you, or are you gonna try and
closest to me? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and that's Dex. 4, so he will take the damage
4 damage.
as it has this weird, like, bubbling singe underwater flame effect to it of white flame, but it does not finish it off, but he is not happy with it as he kind of turns around and glares at you and gives you a quick glare. You can see his sharp teeth as he...
He can't get me.
and then it will move to Chowdah's turn. Okay. You're gonna the one that you're flanking or the one that's behind you?
The one that I'm flanking.
So you get advantage on this roll.
I'm gonna dunk on him.
The 20 will connect. Which, yeah, I think your min damage finishes him off. Yeah. So you'll basically
Just like
I mean, you use it as
smash
a
him into the ground.
do you actually punch with him?
Well, I can. I mean,
Okay. Well,
is it
whatever.
normal-
You smash it. It's kind of.
It's probably my bigger claw too, like my crushing claw. Anyway.
Yeah, end up just kind of smashing into it, and it smashes to the ground. You see it bounce off and kind of float a little bit off.
So, I am going to turn.
Okay.
As I'm turning, I'm actually gonna because I have my 2 little hands, and one of them is holding the grow bar or the glow bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually like toss it and use a key point to to flurry of blows the one that's
With your little.
yeah.
Okay.
Because don't they use I can use my martial arts with them.
Yep. It's just important to know that those have a strength of 2, but that doesn't
Yeah.
matter for you. Because
Exactly.
you can use your dex.
Exactly. That's why. Okay, so I will mark that I'm using my key point. And then I will roll to hit. 25.
25 will connect.
20. Oh, that 20!
Okay.
So this is the first hit. And then the second one.
I see the plus come up, but the numbers are so much behind it.
Yeah,
Okay, so a
9, 7, and 9.
okay,
Ooh.
so a total of 16 damage from 2 hits as you just like smack into it, and the wounds are a lot bigger than they have any right to be. But you'll see the light go out of its eyes as it kind of gets knocked back and takes the kind of belly up floating position. What?
Can I try to catch the glow bar?
Roll acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Give me a 10.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Like,
you
turn around.
you gracefully, with dramatic effect, grab the crowbar
That's amazing.
from midair.
That's funny because you rolled exactly a 10.
I know. Just
Twice,
fucking
but I mean, he
dunk
needed
on
a total of a 10. Not a hard DC, but
But I know, I know. That's why I thought it was funny. Like,
he rolled 2 10s.
okay.
And your last, so that'll reset the initiative order to Darya, as this last Swagan looks a little nervous, but
Right,
otherwise undamaged. So, and a bit of a frenzy.
Since I am close to him, I am going to hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
I'm trying to knock his head off.
That's a good start. Plus, you get your hunter's mark because this is the one you moved on. So, 12 in the
Damage.
first.
And then let's do.
That
Nice.
will definitely connect. That's twice his AC.
Where did my thing? There it goes. Oh, I forgot to roll this one. Seriously? Really?
So not so you'll hit him
That's-
really, really hard. You'll stab him really, really hard, and come in and like you almost feel like you missed him, but you did hit him. You see a little bit of blood come up, but it's a lot less impactful than you thought it would be.
Because she was trying to hit the exact same spot she hit last time, and there's actually substantially less flesh there now.
Yeah.
She's
exactly.
like, "Go! You're already missing that arm. So that's kind of
What
that's less than useful."
She got her. She kind of spelled.
Alandry will just kind of shake off and drop the shield and kind of puff up his chest and be like, "I'll finish this one off," and stab into it with his trident, two-handed.
Yeah.
Both of those would hit. And he'll stab into it, very impactful, and he'll actually stab into it completely through and pull back, and it'll just kind of be stuck on it. He'll like shake it a bit and end up having to like get his foot and like peel it off and pull his trident out of it. And that's the 4 of them, so that's combat will end, so we'll be out of initiative order.
All right.
I'll high five Landry once I get over there.
Okay, I mean you'll go over and you'll like he's gonna be picking up his shield and kind of tucking it away, and you'll go over and try and high five, and he does this awkward like, okay, kind of thing, like I'm trying to play to his character. Like,
I'm gonna roll my eyes and say, "Don't encourage his big head."
I think you're doing fine, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will start gathering up their equipment, I guess. Scavenging.
Okay.
Figure we don't want to leave them here. We don't want to leave the gear here, so then other ones.
They don't have
and
much. They only have the 4 spears that you can go and find, and then they have like Tawagan type like scrap pieces
Okay.
of
It
clothes.
was mainly the spears that I wanted to make sure.
So
that
you'll
we
get the
took.
4 spears. You can take the bits of like not cloth, but like kind of clothing if you want.
No, I'm not gonna worry about the clothing.
No, I think you want to craft with the spears.
No, they're just. I don't want to leave weapons for them to have.
I agree. I'll help you carry them.
I want one just so I can have. I'm gonna probably find a use for it. Like,
Ben Simmons got fucked.
What?
what?
They announced the rookie of the year, and it wasn't Tatum. Brought his team to the Eastern Conference. He was
Aw.
given to the dude that Tatum crushed.
Rotu's a little bit bitter.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
NBA. It's not important. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll ignore my phone.
Okay. Well, that's probably good for today.
Yeah.
We did some solid scouting. Took out some of them.
So, are they a coven? Do they? I mean, How much do we know about Sawagan?
I can't remember if you rolled before or not, but you can roll a history to know about him. And now that it's out of combat, it's a little bit lower in a DC.
Yeah, let me pull my.
Yeah. Look, I rolled another 10.
You know what they look like.
I do know what they look like.
No, you
This is
didn't. You rolled an 11.
I've killed 3 now. Well, no, I rolled. Oh yeah, that's true. My bad. That's a 10 plus 1.
I rolled a 19.
I
Plus
rolled
1. I got 20.
a bad roll.
Okay, so you don't know much more about kind of what I've said. The Swagan are humanoid. They tend to be evil. They have the blood frenzy. You do know that they have the ability to communicate with sharks telepathically, which
You're right back.
kind of lends itself in with the fact that he had zombie sharks before. That's different, but I mean they tend to travel around with sharks, so you guys are going to be a little bit leery of sharks showing up. And they have the blood frenzy. They're humanoid. I mean,
Okay.
they don't tend to get along with people very much. Each shark.
Or anybody else except for sharks?
I disabled Nightbot. What the hell?
Where did everybody go? It's just you and me.
Yeah, I guess so. We can talk forever. I mean, you know, they have big fangs because they're almost like shark things that they want.
Okay.
I actually deleted Nightbot. I thought I disabled it completely because I went to the Steam Labs chatbot. I think Nightbot is why I couldn't do links because I thought I disabled it. That's what
Yeah. My butt is a pain in the butt.
it is. That's why I went away from it.
Yeah.
I mean, barely people don't always talk very much, and I still have a hatred for it. So, I mean, you can look in the DMG and anything. I mean, you rolled high enough that anything that's written in the DMG, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I just couldn't figure out how to spell it, so it wasn't coming up.
No.
When I
Okay. No, anything that's in the DMG, you'll know, you'll have.
Okay. I'm back. What happened to Chowdah?
I think he went AFK as well. Okay, so you guys, he gathers up the spears, and are you guys gonna start heading back out?
Are we near the end of the cave or?
You can see down, and it looks, like you can kind of go over and look over the kind of the cliff. I mean, you're not nervously looking over because even if you walk right over, you're still in the water, so you can swim back up. So I don't know why I'm like kind of inching over like I'm nervous, but it just drops down, and it's not this smooth. Like the ground is relatively smooth as well, but as it drops down, it's very ragged. Like it looks like it's all collapsed, and you can kind of see over in the corner a bit of piled up rocks. And actually, with your perception, a little bit down to your left, you'll see what looks like it could be another kind of small tunnel, kind of down.
Ooh.
In the pit a bit.
I'd be like, guys, I see another tunnel.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's probably like 3:30ish, so mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Because you guys got there about 1:32, sometime around then, and then probably chatted for probably 5-10 minutes, and then headed up about a half an hour until you were here, and then came down the path. So it's like 3:30 ish. I mean, not exact times, but you know, just to kind of ballpark it.
Do we want to go down there and risk it? How's everybody doing? Is anybody need healing? Is everybody?
I got hurt a little bit, but I'm not.
Let's see. I'm at 15 hit points. I healed you for 5. I know that much.
Okay.
What do you guys have for spells left?
I have no spells left.
No.
I have cantrips.
Probably want to. I think if we're out of spells or close to being out of spells, especially if the healer is close to being out of spells, it's probably best that we kind of. We don't have to. We don't have
Close to. I'm out of spells.
Oh, you do have potions too.
Yep.
But we're. I mean, we don't have to clear the dungeon in one day. It's kind of
Right. Yeah, that's what I was wondering if we.
You
do wanna-
don't?
We
I
know
had
where they
no
live.
idea.
I mean, yeah, they can prep for us, or we could just take the bodies with us in theory, and then some of them disappeared. Like they don't know that they were attacked. Maybe.
Well, here, if we leave the bodies here, they'll probably come and attack the village.
Maybe I don't know anything about.
I want to camp
so-
right outside the cave,
Well,
just
they're-
in case, just so they can't attack the village.
We are
Yeah.
going to be in the village.
They're
Yeah.
relatively smart humanoids. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
Well,
We're
you
going
guys,
to
you
be
guys
in the-
actually might
yeah.
not know that. Daria is aware that they're relatively smart humanoids.
Yeah, so we're going to be protecting them. Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, you can swim down and take a look if you'd like.
So, can I relay some of the information I know about the?
Yeah, anything you want
Swaggins
to tell them, you can tell them.
So I'm going to tell them that they can communicate telepathically with sharks, and they can command the sharks to do anything.
Ooh, ouch.
So yeah, we should be careful and
Those
wary of
sharks,
as well.
those sharks we encountered last time were pretty dangerous. So I would
They were-
say we
only
need
'cause
to
they
go.
were zombie sharks.
They were zombie sharks, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't intimidated by me because they were zombies. My tiny muscles. My tiny muscles. Yeah, I'm gonna. Where was the stone? Was the stones you said like the bigger pieces of stone? You said those were down in the hole.
Yeah, like in the corner, like that's it, basically it looks like it kind of
Like
collapsed.
a collapse. Okay. Is there any bigger pieces up here?
Nope, the entire corner of this area is.
Yeah,
is
that's
down.
what I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want try to get some bigger pieces on the way out.
No, everything's down in the pit. You guys were leaving. You weren't looking anymore.
Yeah.
I think we should leave. I mean,
yeah,
we
okay.
don't have to. If you want to keep going, but if he's out of spells and you're almost out of spells, and
Yeah, I only
you
have
got
one.
hit, I got hit. He got. I don't think they got. No, you got hit.
Yeah, I got hit for 5.
So I mean, it's not a lot, but it's if they get a couple good rounds on us, then we have nothing. I mean, we do have the potions, but we don't have.
Oh yeah, I'm out of spells actually because I used 2, right?
Oh, right. So yeah,
I'm out of spells. She's out of spells. We got no spells.
I don't know how hunters work or rangers work in 5th because I haven't played a ranger in 5th yet.
Well, at level 1, at this level I have 2.
They're basically
spell
very,
sets.
very limited sorcerers with their spells.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she gets 2 spells and then 2 spells per day, I think.
Yeah. Well, at higher levels I can do more. Like at
But it's like a sorcerer. Like they're spontaneous casters.
Well, I mean, if you want to go down and check out the hole and grab me some rocks on the way up,
I mean, I can jump down and check it out real
you
quick.
get advantages actually because you could stealth too.
yeah,
Right?
you're
Oh,
you're a lot
yes!
more comfortable
I
in
wanna
this
roll
area.
stealth.
No, I was talking about her. Well, I mean, you get it. You get advantage too because of your
Stealth.
your whatchamacallit thing.
Ah. It's only 14.
But I want some because I probably haven't worked with obsidian before, so it'd be something that a new stone to work with. So
Okay.
I would like to kind of get as much as possible to take back to work on.
Well, then I will jump down, check out the tunnel.
Are you stealthfully or
Yeah.
okay? That roll stealth.
It's like,
Okay.
That hurts. That hurts.
It is actually kind of funny that the cleric is better at stealth.
Okay, I don't have proficiency in
No,
it.
I think he does. I think that's why.
Oh.
I think that,
Yeah.
but that's why it's funny
Yeah.
to me. It's not a big deal. He's going for a very stealthy kind of cleric build.
he
It's
could teach you how to be stealthy.
That's why it's funny. Okay, so you go down into the pit. It's not that far. I mean, it staggers down. So it's probably only like 15 feet initially, and then it kind of, how's it the term? Like kind of slight decline, continues down until it kind of goes to the corner. But I assume you're gonna kind of go over to where the tunnel is.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna.
Especially, I'm not even gonna really make you roll for it because especially being familiar with it, you can tell. Once you go over to the tunnel, most of this just seems like it was naturally all sheared off. Something natural happened, and the whole like kind of this whole section sheared off and just kind of slid down and crumbled and whatever. But as you're going over here, you can tell the tunnel looks worked. So maybe this was another natural cave that's been expanded, or the entire tunnel is manufactured. But you can definitely see markings and stuff that this is worked on.
Okay, but I can't. Can I sense that there's anybody in there, or
No, you don't hear anything.
okay? So I'm gonna go back up and tell them what I saw or what I found, and I'm gonna grab as many rocks as I can carry on the way.
Okay. You can grab a handful of rocks. There's all over the place.
Yeah, well, So I'm gonna grab as many as and yeah. So then I'll tell them that it looks very similar to this, except part of it looks like it's been worked, like they're down there mining for something or doing some sort of work down there.
Ah, that might be why they don't want people messing around.
I'm going to hand Chowdah all the rocks and go, here you go.
Thank you. I can make new cool things.
I'm just say she got you like a pound of honest obsidian rock. You could actually probably try like flint napping.
That's true.
I really want to investigate this tunnel.
We will do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I know you say tomorrow.
It's only a day away.
Well, if we go into combat, Potato, you won't have much. You won't be able to do much. So, I mean, do you do melee? I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I have a scimitar. That's it.
It's like, we're not saying that we're not gonna do it. We're just
Yeah.
don't think we should do it today.
We just need a long
Okay.
rest to.
Yeah, we don't know how many are down there. We did just get.
Yeah,
kind of-
we're going to.
We didn't get our asses kicked by 4, but I mean, I rolled pretty. Like, I think we all rolled pretty freaking well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was more advantageous and tactical on our behalf, and we still got hit.
Yeah.
So I think go back, kind of heal, plan for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If I hadn't healed myself, I'd probably be dead or, whatever.
Unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna leave.
Yeah. For now. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are gonna all kind of walk out. It's gonna take Chowdah a bit once he gets to the actual area, because he's gonna have to actually climb along the edge a little bit, but it's gonna take him a couple minutes to actually climb this straight. Like it's like 40 feet up from kind of comes in.
Can we do anything to help him?
You can toss down a rope or something if you'd like. Make it a lot faster.
Yeah, I'll toss him down a rope.
I mean, that'll make it a lot faster. I'm just pointing out that it's like almost like a sheer drop from where the cave entrance, like this whole thing kind of cracked open on the edge of another section of block almost. It'll climb up. You guys will make your way back to the little village area. And as you guys are coming in, you'll see several more of the same Thessalia people.
The little children's.
No, you'll see maybe you won't see all of them, but you'll see the children kind of running around and playing and doing stuff, and then but you'll see as many as 5 other of them in there. And what's in the pen, you'll see like 4 not large size category, they're actually medium size category, but very large crabs in the pen.
Like pets or farm animals?
Like farm animals.
They're beasts of
Hmm.
burden.
Beast of burden.
You don't want to be your beast.
Okay. Do we see the Seabeard? Is that his name? Seabeard?
Searock.
He's a great pirate
He
sea
did
bear.
actually introduce himself as Searock.
Searock. Oh yeah.
He will forever be Seabeard.
Right.
Yeah.
I was aware of that when I made him, but his name is Searock. CIRORROC.
So he could be the Sea Rock or the Sea Beard.
Yeah.
We can just beat him with sea paper. I only have sea scissors, so.
Okay.
Actually, no, I also got sea paper because they can be paper.
So the 4 of you will kind of swim in and walk in, and you'll actually see him kind of notice you and kind of like he's not going to swim out to you desperately, but he's going to kind of start kind of slowly kind of inching towards you guys as you guys are going in. And as you get close, he's gonna. Did you find anything out there?
Oh yeah.
And I
we
mean,
found quite a bit.
almost as he asks, you can see like his eyes look to like the cuts and the bites marks and stuff that you guys have, and you did find the.
Yeah, I would say we found something.
We went into the cave a bit, found a room. There was some down in a collapsed portion of it. They attacked us. We defeated them.
And as you're sitting there talking to him, you're gonna see 2 more.
The Hogan, I'm gonna kill him. I'm just kidding.
No, 2 more kind of the other Cecilias come up. Also, the 2 that come up are also the male. Are also male.
Adult males.
Yeah, adult males, and they're just gonna kind of come up and close and kind of listen in. They look older than he is, though. Like visibly old.
So
Figured we would come back because we didn't want to go too far, too late in the day.
yeah, it was not an easy fight.
So
Never fought a swag, and I don't really.
maybe not be so far apart next time. Kind of stay next to each other. Yeah.
So you're
Um,
are you going back later, or
Tomorrow
We're gonna go back.
so you're
tomorrow.
gonna be setting up here?
we're gonna be set up for.
Yeah.
we can. I'm sure we can try and find accommodations for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing fancy, I mean, but you're not sleeping out.
That's okay. We've been camping for
that's true.
5 days.
Okay.
So we'll still keep watch as well, since they could attack the village at night.
They haven't come this far. They've stayed over there, and wait. I mean, I think Trem had issues with him, but I think he ran off. And if we haven't gone over there, they haven't come any further out.
So basically, we got sent over here on a lie.
What?
He said that they were attacking the village.
Well, I mean, they're over there,
Harassing the village.
and they tore up that section of farmland around that opening, and we don't go over there. I think if we went over there, they'd attack us, but I don't know what you guys were told, but we told them they.
Is there something
He wasn't there when we
valuable
were
in that area? Is there like some sort? Do you know of any sort
Yeah,
of
it looked like they were mining. What were they mining for?
mineral or?
Okay. That opening wasn't there 3 months ago. That used to be just flat steps.
So he doesn't know anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's telling you. That that opening is entirely new. Whether the Sawagan opened it or they came in or knew it was there, maybe they opened. I don't know. But that opening wasn't there.
Okay. So if there is something there, they know about it. How would they know? I'm just kind of thinking to myself, or talking.
Something that an earthquake of sorts or something that kind of opened it up.
We didn't notice
Yeah.
anything.
I'm gonna guess it has something to do with its sea hag. Hopefully.
I don't think this has anything to do with the sea hag. You're just really obsessed with that sea hag, aren't you? Do you like her? Ooh, somebody's got a crush.
No.
He likes some older. His girlfriend's gonna have to play a sea hag with. Or a sea hag wizard.
Okay. Well then, excuse me, sorry. While I realize that they have not come this far yet, maybe after today's battle, because they might. So I would still feel comfortable if,
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
we took watch. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more than happy to.
Yeah. So maybe we could do watch in the order that we've been doing it.
Oh well, I mean,
Um,
we can try and keep a lookout too. I mean, you guys have come all this way to help us out.
Yeah, but we're the ones here specifically to get hit by them. I'd rather they not get angry.
No,
Come here.
I know. I'm not a fighter,
yeah.
despite my attempts at being a pirate. And he kind of smirks. He kind of smirks. Like it's kind of an embarrassed smirk, but he's just kind of going with it.
He's owning it now.
Yeah. But we can kind of keep a lookout. I mean, if they are annoyed, they're gonna come over. I don't think they're gonna be like, oh. I don't think they're gonna ignore us if we're here. If they do come looking for you. I think it benefits us anyways to kind of keep an eye. And you'll see the two behind him kind of nod and agree. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, then we can cover more space, that way then. Well, how about, because there's 4 of us and 3 of them. Is that it?
Total, there's 6 adults. There's 6 adults and 3 kids.
Okay, so maybe we can team up, and then one Cecilia and one of us per watch. Would that work?
Yeah, if they want to do it, I'm gonna let them do it. I'll be lazy and just go to sleep. You guys continue talking. I'm gonna be sleeping.
You haven't taken a watch shift anyway, so
I've never done a watch shift or whatever, so I don't know how you guys normally arrange them.
So yeah,
You're gonna learn today.
So we can do one. So pick your 3 bravest men, and we shall watch together.
Okay.
I'm all 3 brave.
Are we worried about it
Right?
We're worried about it right now.
No. We're gonna.
Well,
we're not.
Do you think they'd come back just during the night?
That seems most likely.
Yeah, they'll think, oh, they're sleeping. We can attack them while they're sleeping, but we're not going to sleep now. But we can still kind of keep watch.
I'm sleeping.
It's just more of a concern when everybody's sleeping.
Or
So yeah, there we go.
well, let me show you to where we have room. It's nothing fancy. It's just kind of in the underground area. And you guys can get settled up there. We're cooking, not cooking, not the right word. But we're making,
Preparing.
meal now. So I can get you set up. and you guys can then come and join us for food. Okay, so he'll lead you over towards the clamshell thing, and basically there's just like this small tunnel that kind of goes underground, and it opens up into a big area. And you're gonna see like lots of. It's not actually in like crates and stuff. You're gonna see a lot of like seagrass woven together to make like nettings and blankets and stuff. That has just like stuff bundled up against on edges of the wall. And you're just gonna kind of, and anywhere in here you're welcome to set up. At least it's out of the way and quiet. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's storage. It's a barn. It's essentially a barn. It's an underground kind of barn. But
I'll probably bring my cart in.
yep. I mean, there's enough room for it because this is made to bring stuff in and out of. But
Well, and these guys, they probably have pretty long tentacles, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So they'd have to be.
I was tempted to be one actually, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna play the new race. Play test his lobster war race.
Well, that one's a new race as well.
I bet they're cute. They're like 3 feet tall with long.
Don't
like,
you have a squid? I thought you had like the little
Yeah.
orange pockets thing.
Yeah, she does.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you-
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do have a little squid. I forgot about it.
Yeah, so I'll set up my stuff. I'll put my stuff away.
Yeah.
Check out their weaving patterns of the netting.
Okay. It's really good. Like, I mean, it's depending on
Probably
what
ask
it
about it.
is. But
Probably
it
ask
looks like they
about
do. That's what they do. They farm. That's kind of what they do. They farm the seagrass and then they turn it into a lot of nettings and ropes and stuff like that. That's mostly what they do. They do farm a couple of other smaller crops of edible things, but the seagrass is their main crop. And they do turn a lot of it into netting and stuff, but they also just sell a lot of it uncut to the city. And if you'll ask, he'll mention that
Yeah.
They usually make 1 or 2 trips every year over to Atlantis and sell off kind of in bulk. But they actually supply Atlantis a lot of.
Awesome.
Okay.
So your ropes and stuff that you have probably came from here originally.
They came back home. This is your home. Don't you want
Be
to go home?
free!
Don't you want to go home?
Mm,
Cool.
you guys are making me hungry.
That's your fault. If only you had some tortilla chips.
Drill it home.
Right?
Damn it.
So I will probably grab some of the smaller obsidian stuff when I go inside for eating, and just kind of play around with it to try to get used to
Okay.
handling it before I try to do anything with the bigger stuff.
You guys are gonna kind of just dump your stuff in here for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eat.
He'll after you guys are done kind of dumping off, he'll guide you back over to the houses. The kind of they're these large things. They're probably like 40 feet tall and very wide, probably like 60 feet wide. And they're just like like this pink salmon looking color. There's just a big spiral shell. They go up and there's 3 of them. I mean, they're not exactly the same size, but they're very similar in size. And as they're kind of one's in a little bit further off, and then the 2 are a little bit closer to the area, and they kind of sit kind of in the area between the 3 a little bit, and they just bring out lots of like fish that is prepared and cut up, like deboned and stuff. There's no cooking.
Okay.
There's no cooking, but fish, shellfish, some vegetation and stuff. And I think, as far as I know, as far as he's kind of been playing it up, Alandry was a vegetarian, so he's just gonna pick at the vegetation.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think that's
No,
what he
I-
was
I
going for.
Yeah, he was going for.
So
No, I think Now that you mention it, I believe you're
Yeah,
right.
he was.
So he'll
He's
just kind of
exactly what you would.
he'll just kind of pick at that. The what?
I was gonna say he's exactly what you would think an elf is.
Right. A sea elf.
Yeah, like a just.
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah,
I
He's
can't
very
wait to-
good at the character.
he's doing pretty
can't
darn
wait to have
good.
Because they'd be like, I've been alive so long. I'd be like, you're young.
Right.
Okay, you guys will. Like I said, there's going to be a total of 6 adults and then the 3 kids.
Okay.
And I mean, you'll socialize with them. They'll introduce themselves, and I can give you names, but at this point, it's just kind of like info dumping. And the kind of the biggest, oldest one will introduce himself as Paula, and he'll talk to you for a bit. I mean, he's just going to kind of reiterate a lot of what's been happening. But he'll actually mention that he's actually the one who goes to Lannis once or twice a year. So he's been there more often. I think everybody here's mentioned. Most everybody's here except for the kids have been to Lannis twice, but I go sometimes twice a year, depending
Is he
on
the one?
what.
Is he the one that? Is he the reason we're here? Like.
I'm the one who talked to people to get message to Lannis to see if they can send someone out to look at it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're glad to help.
Oh, well, I'm glad you
And-
came out. I mean, we're not set up to fight these things.
And I'll thank him for their hospitality as well.
Anything we can do to help, just ask. The quicker you can get rid of these things, the quicker we can reclaim that field and get tended to it.
Probably discuss, planting and crafting with them.
Okay. I mean, he'll talk about it. A lot of it's not actually, because it's grass that they farm, most of it just grows year round. So they just kind of have to be careful not to overdo it. Because like we're not just gonna be able to reclaim that field. We're gonna have to wait for it to kind of naturally grow back.
Right.
But it only goes so far to like there's a separation from the cliff anyways. Like some of the light doesn't get all the way through, so it's not like it goes up to it anyway. So it didn't lose quite as much because it was right next to the cliff, but we haven't been able to go over there and tend to it at all. We the foodstuffs we plant and rotate around a little bit, but the seagrass actually we just make sure nothing major happens to it and clip it when it gets high enough.
While Chowdah's talking to Paula, I'm gonna try to like play with the children.
Okay.
Darya's gonna try to play with the children, like awkwardly.
Okay. No, I mean they're really playful.
Yeah, but Darya's never been. She's seen children in the town, but she's never been like close to them. She's never been this close to a child.
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of like, I don't know, making silly faces at them and.
I mean, like, well, the oldest boy will introduce himself as Gull.
I'll say hello.
I fight pirates all the time, and he'll pull out this like reed, not like the fee reed like the anything, but just like a normal like thing, and it looks like it looks like almost like a bamboo sting with like bound kind of hilt thing, and he'll swing it around. I practice with this all the time.
Oh, that is so cute. I think mine beats yours though.
You're not there. You're sleeping.
Yeah, you're sleeping.
Did he go?
Oh,
did Gawain go to sleep?
He said he was going to
Oh,
sleep.
okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, you're such a fierce warrior.
He'll flex a little bit. Like it's all right. I know you're here to help, so I'll be nice.
Oh, thank you.
The
I appreciate
one
that.
of the girls will shove me like such an idiot.
He ran from Seabeard too. So.
I was running to get my sword.
I believe it. You are a brave young man.
So you guys will just kind of socialize, and eventually they'll kind of finish eating, start kind of picking up, and go back into their respective houses and break down into the watches. And I mean the watch, it'll actually be relatively quiet. You guys will go into your watches however you guys want to do it. Alandry will he'll agree to do something. He'll probably just be like, I'll be up, so whatever. You guys sleep. I'll sleep first, and then I can take over and be up and around, and the rest of the night it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So however you guys want to break it down, it's gonna be, but it's gonna go through each of the watches. It's gonna be a pretty quiet night.
Okay.
I'm gonna practice working with the obsidian more during my watch.
Okay.
And talk, probably chat with whoever's with me.
Akko,
Akko?
which is female.
Okay.
She'll actually give you pointers on the flint napping. That's what you're trying to do.
Well, I was. That's. I mean, I figured. I want to know if I could do anything, like besides that. Like, can I work it, or is it pretty much just like obsidian, where it can be very sharp, but it's fragile.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she can give you a few pointers, but you get the impression that she knows what she's talking about, but she's not well versed in it. Like it's something that's maybe a light hobby, or she does a little bit, but not anything that she's like professional at.
Okay.
But I mean, so it's light stuff like, you know, tap here, like look for that. But like you can see, like she'll grab one and try and do it and show you and like fuck it up, like damn it, and then like do it a little bit better the second time and say no, it's supposed to be like it's not like she's spent 40 years perfecting this art. You can still she's really amateur at it, but she does know what she's talking about.
Okay.
So the night will pass. You guys will be all rested and take the long rest. Your spells will be reset. Your hit points will be boosted back up.
Yay.
And if anybody was around, and it'd probably be Alandry because he's the one who doesn't like sleep as much. So I'm almost telling myself this, but the last watch in the morning will actually be Sirach and Alandry. So when you guys will kind of rustle in the morning, those will be the two that are awake and kind of keeping an eye out.
Okay.
And when you guys wake up in the morning, everyone else is gone except for Alandry, Sirach, and the three kids.
Everyone else is like gone from the village, or they're out.
Yeah, and
Harvesting.
the crabs are gone as well. Yeah, like they got up early and left to go do a day's work, kind of stuff.
Okay. Not like they disappeared out of the city.
Yeah, I mean the
town.
kids in Sirach are there and acting normal. Like you'd think if they disappeared, they'd be acting weird or something.
Sorry, my brain is like. Doo.
No, it just they get an early start on kind of getting out and getting stuff done.
Or they're farmers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can shove some breakfast down our gullets and get started.
Okay. You guys can go into rations, or if he'll offer you some vegetables. There's not gonna be any meats and stuff in the morning. It's just like light vegetables and stuff to munch on in the morning. But they'll offer you some of that, or he'll offer you some of that.
Right. Okay. I'll take some. Yeah.
Are you guys heading out early, or are you guys gonna
Yep.
give it a bit?
I don't know anything about. Are they nocturnal generally? Or are they not nocturnal? Or
I'd say there's no reason to wait.
Sawagan, I don't know.
It doesn't. I don't know
Oh,
either. Does it?
well, I mean, as a DM, I don't think it specifies, so I just assume they're normal. Not. I think it would
Yep.
specify they're nocturnal, although they do have dark vision, but they tend to live in the ocean, so.
Yep. I'm gonna head out. I don't know about you two.
Okay. Well, safe trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So you guys will kind of gather up your stuff and head back over to the cave. It looks exactly the same. You guys are gonna go in and back into that cavern area. And I don't think you guys talked about it, but I don't think you guys actually did anything with the bodies.
No, we didn't.
So you'll go back and you'll see the 4 bodies still kind of floating around.
Okay.
A little bit chewed on. Like small fish came and chewed on them a bit, or crabs picked at them, or whatever. But like natural, like light sea
Ew.
life, but nothing. Like not like a shark was mawing on them, or like light picked at. And
Right.
Ugh.
So we'll go down into the over the thing into the cave. Is it-
Okay.
Yeah.
were you carrying the spears, or were you gonna leave those at your cart?
Nope, I'm carrying them.
Okay.
Because I can actually use them.
That's the one thing about the porthole thing. I think it looks cool, but getting it so your faces are in it are kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. And I try really hard to keep them.
I know.
I tried really hard to size them to it, but it's a pain in the butt. Anyways. Okay, so you guys are gonna go look down.
No, we're gonna. I thought we were going down there. We're gonna go down there.
Okay, the 4 of you are gonna just drop down and. Okay, it's actually kind of a small, like 4.5, 5 feet wide tunnel. But I mean, you look at it again, you reaffirm, like you definitely think it's worked on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, can I tell if there was any new, like, new work? From
No, it
the
doesn't look like it. There's new
Okay.
markings.
Okay. All right. So, and I'll just turn around and say, okay, it looks like it's been worked on. I don't know if there's anybody still down here, so let's proceed with caution.
And for the record, I'm
Yay.
assuming you have your crowbar out in here because it's pitch black.
Darn it.
Yes. Yes.
I have that screen
Not
up.
fair.
And Gawain doesn't. We have the water genasi have night vision, don't they?
I'm pretty sure the dark vision. I think the only one who doesn't is Chowdah.
yeah, but dark vision is not superior dark vision.
Yeah, no, having light is still good. It's just you can see in complete darkness like others can see in low light.
Yeah.
And at low light, you have a disadvantage on perception checks, including vision.
I have. Okay. I was just saying, so you don't need your light or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to cast light. I
So
have
that is-
extra.
No, I'm actually pointing out that having light is good because without it, you're still at a disadvantage on perception checks, including that require sight. So having light is still beneficial to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just you're capable of seeing good in complete darkness, or okay in complete darkness.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I don't. Okay. Oh, you're going in the
Yes.
cave?
Yeah, we're going in the cave.
Okay. Well, the tunnel. Okay. The channel's gonna go, just kind of straight down. I mean, not straight down, but like the angle that it's kind of pitched at. It's gonna kind of bend around a little bit, and then it's gonna open up, and at the end of it's not very long. Like it probably only bends around like 15 feet, and it's a very light bend. So you kind of come around, and you can at the end of about 15, 20 feet, you can see very well made, especially with the light. It really kind of sticks out in contrast to the black obsidian, bright white steps, and
I'm going to.
like they go probably about 15 feet across. You can start kind of seeing these large steps.
They're made out of nether quartz. Sorry.
Nerd.
I'm gonna
Okay,
try and be stealthy again.
Okay.
And yes. And proceed with caution.
Okay. So you're sneaking. No one else is though.
Me too.
I'll sneak if everybody else is, I guess. Hopefully I will. No.
I'm sneaking with a fucking light.
I'm gonna like and fall on my face or something.
This is
Run into the wall
No,
or
you have advantage here, so because it's a cave, I think you have advantage on your stealth.
oh
check.
that's true, yeah.
here's
believe
the Landry's
Here we
gonna
go.
try his
do it.
his best at it.
Oh yeah.
I give it a Landry blessing of the trickster, so he has advantage too.
All right, so he gets a 12.
So I
His-
have a I have a
Actually,
14,
he's
right?
still gonna get the 9 because he has disadvantage plus advantage, just kind of neutralizes, so he just gets the 9 anyways. No way to get him that 12.
I get the 14 though, right?
I don't think you get advantage on. Do you get advantage? Let me look. I don't think you get advantage on.
Don't remember.
I know, like you can stealth at normal speed, but you have to be by yourself. Difficult
Yeah.
terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost by magical means. Even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger. If you're traveling alone, you can stealth at normal pace. When you forage, you try and find somebody. While tracking other creatures, you learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long they pass through the area. So, yeah, so none of that actually gives you
That's
advantage.
stupid.
Ooh,
That shit that would make sense to give you advantage.
it would make sense.
Well, no, like when you're in your favorite, choose one of your favorite terrain.
Oh, for I guess double
When
proficiency
making
bonus.
an intelligence, yeah,
Oh,
when
yeah, but no, that's only for tracking essentially.
basically, yeah,
Spotting and
Yep.
tracking.
or like nature to know stuff. Or
Actually, it would make
whatever.
more
Or
sense.
honestly, like investigation, perception, stuff like that. So technically,
It'd
I'll
make
have
more
to take.
sense to give Daria advantage than Landry.
Well, I'll have to take that into note because your passive perception will be higher while you're in your favorite domain, terrain.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my passive is
14, I think.
at the moment. Oh,
Right?
12.
No, it's 14. I just said that. You have the bonus.
Mine is 16.
I know.
Oh,
Yours-
I meant before the bonus.
I know.
It's-
I'm
Oh.
bailing myself out.
I'm like, wait.
Okay. As you guys continue, about only like 5 feet, so you're not gonna go very far before this kind of starts to open up. It's gonna be this very large, round building. But it's not walls when you go in. It's pillars. So you're gonna kind of come. If you go in towards the building, you're gonna kind of come over to the stairs. As you get closer, you can see like light, like vegetation and stuff growing on it, and especially for the ranger, who's a little bit more familiar with, the wildlife, especially in caves and stuff, you can tell that this has only been growing for a couple months. Like wherever this was, or this was completely sealed off, because there's no growth in here other than the last couple months of like just like like starting to form.
Okay.
Anyways, it'll go up only like 5 to 10 feet, and then it open up into this large 40 by 40 large like domed room with pillars every 10 feet that kind of go around the edges. As you look up at the ceiling, especially with the two light sources going off, you can see little reflections. You can roll knowledge nature, anybody, if you want to. The prominent things, you're going to see a lot of specks and stuff on it.
Wow.
Okay. So none of you are going to have a damn clue.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Anyways, you're gonna see
Excellent.
a lot of like little specks and stuff, but the prominent thing is there's gonna be 3 rings, one around the edge, and then a smaller one inside of it, and then a smaller one inside of it, and then there's all of these sparkles that kind of
Oh.
look up, and Alandry's gonna kind of look up and be like, I've heard talk of stars. I've never actually bothered to go up and look. But that's as much as you guys know.
Oh, I do have advantage for intelligence or wisdom check.
Well, you get
Double your proficiency.
double your
bonus
proficiency.
is what it says.
Yeah, we just looked it up.
So that yours would have been 2 points higher.
Plus, I don't.
Yeah.
It's fine because I don't think that one technically qualifies, anyways.
Yeah, true.
Because you're stuff relating to this building. I don't know that technically qualifies as caves. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a big deal. And just past this entire domed area, the roofs continue on. Like it has a full roof, and then you can see kind of the edge as it turns into another section of the building. The roofs connect, but there's no walls in this area at all. It's all just pillars and open. And just past this, you're gonna start seeing a very large open area.
I'm gonna just go ahead. I don't know about what everybody else is doing, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay. You're gonna come in. It's gonna be a 50 by 50 square room. There's gonna be pillars. Basically, most they kind of give way for like pathways and stuff, entryways and stuff. Basically, there's gonna be a column every 5 feet that go all the way to the roof, which is about 20 feet high. You'll look up. There's nothing fancy on the walls. As you go in, you're going to notice most of this area, like you're going to step in and you're going to probably sink down probably 6 inches into a silty mud.
Oh.
You mean I'm gonna sink down?
Well, I think Gawain was going first.
Yeah,
but
I
he
was.
swims.
Yeah, but I
Yeah, he
swim.
swims.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, then it will be Chowdah. You're right. But you'll kind of swim over and kind of kick it up a bit. Then Chowdah will kind of, you'll see him kind of step into it.
Gives me 1/3. Give me partial cover.
Camouflage.
Anyways, you're gonna see 3 statues, 3 like 10-foot tall white statues of. They all look very similar. Of a woman in long robes. One of them is like holding a book, reading it. One of them has this weird device that they're looking up through. And then another one is going to be just kind of like looking on. Like it doesn't look like it's defined. Like it just looks like they're kind of like kind of a galleon of pose, like looking on kind of thing. You're gonna see those 3 statues.
We'll call that the Alandry pose.
Mm-hmm.
Can we roll Arcana to see if we might know what they are?
It would be religion. And even with the 18, you have no idea.
Really?
Yeah, which
Jeez.
probably, because you rolled so high, probably puzzles you a bit. That you're like, I feel like I should know what this is, but it's lost on me for
Yeah.
some reason. Anyways, as you come in, there's going to be a 10-foot path, like kind of entryway that leads into a hallway to your left and to your right, and then there's going to be 3 in front of you, 1 in the center, and then 2 on either side. And then it's looking at the clock. I'm gonna end there. I know we're kind of in the middle, but it's not gonna be any better time coming up. So with not risking running over, I'm just gonna pick it up there. Oh, I will say, there's a lot of these things on the wall that Darya might know, but it looks like there's a lot of like these things for like plants, basically, that are like actually like in the wall.
Okay.
And the whatever. Anyways, so we'll pick up there. So we'll go do the thing, which should be pretty quick because there's only 3 of you guys this week. So I think Gawain started, so we'll go with Darya and go backwards.
Okay, so hi, I'm Kim, Geeky Tea Party, and you can find all my information at geekyteaparty.com. And Fridays, I'm over at the RPG Lab playing the Shattered Gods, and I will be where will I be? I will be over at Grant Ellis's channel on the 3rd of July, and over at Scraticus's channel on the 7th. And that's me.
CHOWDAH.
Chowdah. I am Calvi Calv, or Calvi Calv's Gaming, Rotu's unfortunate brother. I'm Calvi Calv here on Twitch. I think he's probably going to post all my things.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Calvi Calv here on. I have a YouTube channel where I post video games. I'm actually just started playing Burial at Sea again, recording it. Still Assassin's Creed and StarCraft. Actually, I streamed StarCraft this weekend, and I was pretty happy about it. I play Rotu's games Sunday, Monday night. We stream Tuesday, Friday night. Last Friday, we discussed superheroes. That was interesting.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. That's what I do. And that is me.
Gawain.
Well, I'm playing Gawain on this play, and I'm Potato Hollow on Twitch, and on Twitter I'm Potato Hollow at Kindle Hollow, and I'm having lots of fun.
And I forgot to put in your thing. I'm not with
Oh,
you
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank
And
you.
I will toss in these real quick. He usually fills the 4th spot, and I think we're going to be getting a 5th, hopefully. That's his. He's usually here. He's missed tonight because he had other plans. And I'm ArcDevilRoad2. That's my Twitter right there, and I'm here. So that's me. And now I'm going to try and raid Crumpler because he is a cool dude. And I need to remember the right damn command.
/raid.
I know. I was doing all the apostrophe, so I put an apostrophe, and I was like, no, that's the wrong thing. Yay!
Ba, 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 ba. Damn. As we jump up to 7 people watching.
Right.
No, fancy. So, that's us. We'll be here next Monday, and I'm here 4 days a week because I'm bored, like playing games. I don't know. Bye.